Yeah, we are.
The rubber meets the road, we stand tall. Through the grit and grind, we answer the call. Voices rising loud like a storm untamed. This is where the difference gets its name. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need. Get in the truck, ride the wave of the sound. The 99%, we're breaking new ground. It costs nothing to be kind, that's the creed. Join the 99, fulfill the need.
Hey, what? Hey, welcome to work. We are here live, some props here in Fort Worth, Texas, off Ross Avenue. Fort Worth Aviation Beer Festival. Man, this is starting to turn out a beautiful day.
It is. The sun's out. It's getting a little warm, but you know, what do you expect? At least it's raining.
What I don't know if you see on our split right there, but man, the amazing crowd is going to all these different breweries. It's a pay one price and drink all you want, taste test all you want from all these breweries, and all the money raised here today goes to the Aviation Museum here in Fort Worth.
It's $45 general admission. It's $25, I believe, for responders, and there's tickets.
Yeah. They designated driver.
You get out one price for your veteran ticket or your general here, and you get to go around to all these vendors as many times as you want, and as many times as you want. As many times as you can handle it.
Yeah, and this is their year. This is their 11th year doing this, and we have the Young Marine Corps leagues here. We got all groups that from the military that are really outing. I don't want to say children because they're young men and women that are doing great. I'm looking over at some of them there, and they are helping out all the guests.
They've helped set up the
vendors.
tents, chairs. They've helped with parking. They're helping people have golf carts running around for people to come in the parking lot here. They're definitely helping.
Great community project, and like I said, man, then they have the fight, which I know that's your favorite.
That is my favorite. It's not your normal beer flight like what you get at the table with that up in the air in an old warbird. It just took off not too long.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll get a picture. We will. It to go up in the air. I don't know if they have any more time slots available, but it was like $100 and some go up in a vintage warbird. I can't remember the exact out of my vocabulary.
Sorry, take over.
But there's also
helicopter off right now. We got helicopters off to bring you over the festival. If you're allowed to drone those, but
I don't know because the doors are
open. It's just like giving helicopter rides. Turned out to be a beautiful day.
Trucks, crawfish. I'm smelling it, and it's.
Are you gonna get any?
Yeah, I am. After I get off air and I can get messy. But yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 maybe food vendors. 1, 2, 3, whatever. Over 15 breweries. Got Martin House 3 wide.
Turning Point Beer right in front of us. Fort Brewery. Raw. What is that? The other one? Techniman Brewery.
St.
Texas
Arnold,
Cinema.
Tups. Yep. BJ's Brew House, which I didn't realize beers they have, but they do.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been there. But they do. They have their own brew, I remember. It's like a red, a blonde, and a brunette. I don't know.
We are sponsored by the Glenn Lawson Biker Wolf right next to us, and they are giving away a free or $20,000 cash tour. And all you got to do is come scan the QR code. But one of the lovely ladies right here at the back tent, directly next to the 99 tent, title sponsor.
Speaking of tents,
yeah,
it's our face. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
That's a baby. Bar.
It's a baby.
That's right.
Babies out here. can bring your children. It's kid here. Because the kids can run around and climb things. Speaking of kid friendly.
Yep.
My kid's gonna be here in a little bit. He's bringing a buddy who's 11. They're gonna run around. They get to climb in the airplane. Adults hang out and
You know what's really
sample
cool?
beer.
Right off left here, we have a Marine Husky helicopter, and I started talking to that was a Vietnam. He was a soldier. I don't know if you know him, but in the plane he was telling helicopter. He was telling about all the troops that were in there, and because it's Nick, and I go, why is this Sikorsky helicopter named Patches?
It doesn't sound like a good nickname.
It was hit 204.
Again.
It was 200 times. If you go out to the helicopter, you see all the patches, cover the bullet holes.
All the duct tape.
Yeah.
You can't.
It was 204 times. Flew and it still brought our troops in, but it was such an to that Vietnam
American
made. But it was, you know, when you
I think.
meet some of these veterans out here
Yes.
that really give you to be able to pass live
And say what we.
speech, right?
Yes, we got the actors are right across the reenactors. They've been there as long as I've been here. This is our fourth, maybe fifth year, and I'm coming back every year.
I think it's my third or fourth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, notice that I got my little pilot, but Pipple, you are dressed up. Patty
Bruh.
Now, Betty's here today of Texas, and they are, taking a watching to the tent with these beautiful. Tell us a little bit about the battling Betty.
Well, Battle Buddies are here today. I've got 2, 3 here. We dress flight attendants in the honor of the Aviation Museum. But what we do is we come out. I mean, today we're just kind of having a social. I mean, mostly do raise money. We're not doing much today. I'm giving the girls a little bit of a break. We're here to socialize and get the word out. Battling Betties do, and we raise money for owners and military of North Texas and all Texas. But events, boost events, going to be boosting. We came dressed up to kind of boost. Jim loves it. We had say he loves Battling Betty. We actually are hosting an event 23rd at Fort Worth. I have one of my Betties who rides a motorcycle.
Right next to us, yeah.
Got her Indian here to help kind of boost that event. May 24th, Fort Worth, Indian. It's going to be red, white, and radiant, benefiting the women veterans of Camp Shield. Be a good time. And we just around North Texas and boost the events.
You want a flower? Come on, put a flower in your hair. There you go. You want a flower for your hair?
Bandana. Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
it suits you. Battling Betty's as people come up to the tent, some nice
It's
bandana.
the vintage vibe.
You go. You don't want your hip, then you like crip, so you don't want to do that either. Yeah. Maybe not. That's why.
Take one of our butts.
That's why he suggests a flower in your hair. There you go. There.
I know a little too much. We got one of my battling Betties. We got Cha Cha baby over here. She's pinning battling the guys here.
That means that you.
Hey. Hey.
All right.
Out here.
Huh?
Let me get one of these.
What's your name, man? Culture. Gregorio? Gregorio. And where you from, Gregorio? Oh, okay, all right.
You can tell them about
What
our...
boy?
I'm with growing, so
Oh, they sent you out. Oh, Scott. Number one. All right.
Ah.
All right.
Well, speaking of fun, here's some more ones coming up. See some
St.
of our
Arnold
Betties.
Brewery is going on in a little bit. We got Turning Point Beer. We got Roar Brew House coming on as well.
And it's not Turning Point like you think. It's Turning Point.
We did a condo at Turning Point. It's right down the block. What an
Is it?
amazing! Yeah,
I've
huge.
never been. All right, so that's our staff meeting.
do that because it's a beautiful place. Unlike I said, they opened it up to our when we did comedy night with Michaels and everybody else. They opened it up and we did the hypnotist there. A lot of fun. Yeah, Cha-Cha got hypnotized. Yeah.
That was funny. It's things like seeing it on TV and you're like, nah, no way. We were sitting there and I remember him doing the whole audience and it was like, not everybody was going to fall into it, but they were like talking. I was one, but I kind of didn't want to be the one picked because I was worried about what would happen. But then Cha-Cha, I looked up and Cha-Cha was sitting right next to me.
She was out.
I'm going, no way. She got up and went on stage and everything. It was amazing.
Well, you know what it's like when he did that show, Billy Ball, she was a vendor there for Hemp and Hound. She was just a vendor and she was listening to the sound of his voice.
Yeah, she wasn't even trying.
She wasn't even trying. And all of a sudden she fell asleep at her table and he went up and he snapped her and he brought her out because some people can really what kind of look at that little
look at that
bug.
That is not a lady. Horns and like
that's a Fort Worth. Oh my God. Yeah, you never know what fly in the tent here at the 99% Radio Network here at Hops and Props.
And you can bring your dog.
It is very friendly. We got Wolfpack and Laws and Law right next where you can sign up free for the chance.
The bike of your dreams.
Bike of your dreams.
$20,000. The bike of your dreams.
There goes another hell popping off.
And it's like side thing, but speaking of kids stuff, they have reptiles over there. Whole tent of the kids can play, learning. It's my son's favorite thing. Every year he wants to come back. Apparently he knows the name of one of them. Come back, that snake every year. Yeah.
Did you check out that VR thing over there?
And they got the VR.
I see there's a fighter jet, so I wonder like you're flying.
So you're supposed to be.
So they got this really cool tent just off to the left. It's a flight simulator where you get to fly with it. I guess 14 or an F-15
seat thing you get in. It's not like the goggles.
And it moves and it looks pretty cool. So there's so much to do here at Hops and Props. Aviation Museum. It looks like the crowd is building.
I mean, if you like craft, even if you don't like crafters, because I know that we're empty. We need.
Yeah. What was the we just had? Because that was really
the turning point. They a couple sites. If you're a little sweeter, it's a transition of people who drink like wine, beer, because they don't like the hop flavor or the barley flavor, or the malt. Like it kind of it's like a native side refresher. Tart, depending on flavor palette. I have also candies. I think we have the summer candy. I can't. Roar. And yes. All right,
we're just talking about it.
I'm having Roar. Come on around.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna Pipple's gonna take see some more maybe.
Just brought you guys in, so
that's all right. Yeah, do you want to grab some refreshments? Thank you. Kent with Rob Brewhouseman, Mike, and my daughter, and all the kids always go. They love it. They're to go. You guys here? Here. Tell us a little about your brew house. Let's take a little closer.
I got news for you. Yeah. Oh, I mean it's good, but there's a little snag. So we talked about going to the brewery. Half of Fort Worth remembers those fun days going to the brewery. Wednesday nights, Saturdays, tons of fun. But we actually moved out of that facility in last May.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was a chiller warehouse, and we started thinking, 105 in August, and AC, maybe not to look for. So we're kind of doing some contract brew, looking for a new place, maybe green.
Nice.
But in the meantime, the good news is we're doing festivals like this. We're doing a lot more remotes. DFW, we are in it now, doing it out, fun swag, and meeting the people.
Well, I am glad. I'm sad but glad here because one, this one of our favorite breweries. Son-in-law's and my daughter's favorite brewery. I didn't know you guys had closed that facility.
Yeah.
But I am happy to know which one is in.
This one's our candy. Lemon
Yeah.
shandy, cool weather, with just a hint of lemon and what do you think?
Cool for this. I myself already relaxed at pool. Really do. I grew up, so we have a lot of breweries out there. Brewery, so it was, big names like Budweiser or whatever they were, right? When I moved down and getting introduced to these microbreweries and the craft brew and the IPAs, man, I felt them.
That's
Given variety, everybody's just a one-stop shop. You guys make things that everybody, so or food or your mood. You make me Mark Law and you go out for a heavy meal or something cool. So you really fit everybody's palate.
well, for 20 years now, going on. Still North Texas's oldest craft brewer. Fritz Ross to the area, and he's been cranking out these solid beers. He'll have 4 quarters all year long, and then like this lemon shandy, that's a seasonal beer. Great in the pool weather, making it maybe warmer. See, that's gonna be a season. Out and we got down and have our Buckingbach. Doors coming up in a
Now, one question I'm going to ask is, when you develop these different flavors, do you like me to go, listen, what bring to the table? And it sounds like a really fun wine collab process.
Oh yeah, I think the brewers have their own thoughts. Everybody wants to make something, but part of it is looking at the environment. Now it's not that long ago that people didn't really drink ice that much. I mean, it was here, there, but everywhere. That's that gum. It's our selling beer. Just people.
Some of the uneducated, like myself, the difference between the craft IPA and is it just the or what score about that?
Oh, sure. See, I think I could sum it up with the bitterness factor. Super popular, and how many hops?
Closer. Just
Got I'll leave every. Gotta tell me. So I stands for Indian Pale Ale, and that just means a little bit more of hops. Beer was first created. You got 4 ingredients. You got water. You got yeast, barley grains, and they added number 4, which was hops. And we go double down on the hops. There's a scale of India Beer Unit, and we'll it at about 70. That's when come in, but our style for little fruitiness to it.
Okay.
Go down.
Good joke about well. You want a little fruitiness in your brown? Bring in some.
Oh, it's not. I say that these out there, it's probably thing. It's predominantly guys that like the IPA. I don't want to stereotype. No, hands down.
But you play with some more, which really, like I said, fit everybody's palate. You fit taste, and this one, right? I know I will have definitely poolside this lemon shake. It is just something when it's refreshing. Is it right to call it an ale?
Yeah.
I say like these women don't really they drink a wine transition to know because they won't drink the heavy IPAs. Even a sheen.
See, as a man, not so much a woman. So refresh.
Oh, it's an easy And,
It's very,
and we're making a lot of converts, cool,
you can see that.
you know, but there's folks that still stick with the big super light beer. Not going to name what light beer you might be referring to, but we have our own when we're like, people love ultra stuff, the light. You can just go golfing in, you know, drink all day. We have one we came out called Texas Light. It's got less 3 cars, and it's just way more. I think that's been a killer for us. People love it.
The other aspect of craft brew companies that are out today is that support. You give back to the community.
Absolutely true.
You guys, you're always hosting the fundraiser doors to the community that you. And I like huge. You're not that corporate conglomerate, either ride or die type of thing. You guys are very community based, and that's because as you know, I was just like a radio, or you like that.
We're very community friendly. One, in fact, you know, it's like for every dollar or every $6 donated to our charity, it's a personal thing for Fritz and his lovely wife. Animals. We don't operate a shelter, but we help raise animals that emergency care, that shelters.
My wife is a huge animal advocate.
Well, he has like
I'm down. I'm down to 2, but now I'm getting more.
4-time failure.
Yeah, and just like we have a show called Downs Ball. She rescues and she breeds dog for our veterans in our first as therapy dog therapy, and she has a big and she does animal based show with and I learn about what you do because in the community we meet greet and we have a personal connection, unlike big company that will corp out and go, oh yeah, here's $1 off the next 6-pack. Love that you guys are upfront with and always willing to serve and open to us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, I was saying with if say somebody wanted to come in and run at what when you get unit say animals or for vet responders or a food. You guys are like, and you're on welcoming.
Oh yeah. And we've been doing stuff with I mean, even Wednesdays and Saturdays, people show up. A lot of times we charities to come out. We've done a lot of work with Saving Hope. You know, they are a great dog rescue. Our Oktoberfest coming up October 3rd in Fort Worth. That is just that's part of the rescue dog charities, and it's a way for us.
Where
we've been doing it for the longest time, but like I mentioned, last May we moved out, but we've been doing it downtown now. Flying Saucer, they host it. We shut down streets. It's a fun run walk. We even have beer belly cons, you know, for how you can get through the beer belly, take beer. It's a fun.
Very nice. And we're going to post this flyer. We're going to keep updated, informed about when the closer to the 3rd event, because this fun thing, the 9% Radio Network to join you out there.
Fabulous.
And
I think it's if you want a ton of new, we are a month social club. Of the month, you show up at our Friends the Flying Saucer. There's an online thing. Get 3 pints. Run the 5K. I've met so many friends of this brewery.
Well, I am not running a 5K. I'm lucky I can walk a 5K. I'm lucky I can walk feet. To support. I'll be the one on the side drinking and go, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, I think you're adding a little stress to it. It's easy. People walking it so much. And on the course, the actual race day, October 3rd, is on the way. you always expand with vendors.
Yep.
You know, we got whiskey tents, whiskey shots on the way in. I mean, it is people dress up in lead. They got the dirndls.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
German food. What kind of you gonna have?
We got sausages, got potatoes. I mean, it's pretzels.
Oh, the pretzel. Is that you? Pretzel necklace? Is that I saw some of those out there today. I said, except the pretzel necklaces.
Absolutely.
Because I mean, I don't know what a pretzel is. And when you're my age and like people, we need pretzel necklaces. You wear it around your neck, you drink, and it gets a little taste, little palate cleanser.
I said I'm gonna make a charcuterie, something like salami, cheese.
Oh yeah, They make those.
Ecstasy.
Absolutely. We made it in your festival. You hear that one?
No.
Oh, it's cool, but it is the largest. I think still the largest beer in the United States. Denver, Colorado. They take the whole convention center and row after row after row. We've been there tons of times. We won gold for Oktoberfest there, I think, 3 times.
Wow. Rightfully so. I'll tell you, rightfully so. Tasting this right here.
But we can't eat without seeing some giant pretzels. People get crazy. They're clipping little rings.
But it's
awesome.
all. But that's what it's about fun. It's about giving back. It's it's not table. This really brings connection. You're off friggin' fun. You're in an IPA or you're creating an community. That's what the community has done. You've brought what we've really loved. You've done back what we really love. It's having a beer, a social work of people, and community. I feel we lost that. And your beer brought that back, and you guys for it. I love all the, but I really love that whole concept. I remember back in the day when you used to be able to beer making store and your buddy
the Mr.
beer, right?
Red.
Raw
yes.
red. All right. Raw red. Let me see.
Our tech. That one's been around for 20 decades. 2
Wow.
decades right there.
Me too. That's got it's got that little like twang, little hop to the end. Really good.
Imagine that instead of brisket, a hamburger,
Crawfish. Like pair of rice with
fish. Absolutely true. It's available now. Cowboys, minute. That's one of our beers. That the owner loves that one. Texas Ready. You can't find him without one. Huh?
Again, I've favorites probably over there and have 4 favorites. But man, I can't thank you for taking the time to come over to the 99 Network and being a part of this and doing what you guys do. All your staff, all your employees. We really appreciate you. A fine
Andy?
Yeah. We'll be at Salerno Casa pool this summer. I can guarantee you see pictures of us. That will be because that was amazing.
Man, I love it. I put out the community. People like you on our beer.
Oh yeah. No doubt. Thank you so much. We'll see you.
Take care.
All right. Raw brew. It is amazing. The taste, the quality, the craftsmanship that goes on behind making these amazing libations. Well, we're going to take a little break and let me play new people and getting copyright infringements because we are little Janie Balderas, our country music artist. So don't leave right after this. Maybe. Let's see how we get in there. We'll go.
Hits me over again every day. I'm sorry, I just couldn't find a way, and I feel like I let you down. I wish I could go back somehow. Back to the past. One more time, I wish I could hear you laugh. Back to when we had big plans. Oh, you were always my biggest fan. I wish I could just go back. God needed you way too fast. All the times we stayed out all night, just waiting to see the sunrise. You taught me all about life, always made everything alright. You made me such a better me. I wish you were still here to see. Oh God, just take me back. One more time, I wish I could hear you laugh. Back to when we had big plans. Oh, you were always my biggest fan. I wish I could just go back. God needed you way too fast. And when we knew you would be leaving, you should have taught me about grieving. 'Cause I'm not too good at this. Too many things for me to miss. Like when you showed me how to drive that stick shift truck of yours, I felt so alive. When we stayed up until the morning came, playing that Guitar Hero game, painting every single wall. Oh, didn't we have it all? Oh God, just take me back to that time. I wish I could hear you laugh. Back to when we had big plans. Oh, you were always my biggest fan. I wish I could just go back. God needed you way too fast. Everything you did with love. Always made me feel like I was enough. You were the left to my right, and now I don't know how to live this life without you. God, just take me back. Back home, I wish I could hear you laugh. Back to when we had big.
Hey, welcome to Amsterdam Radio Network here in the Fishbowl. Not in the Fishbowl. We are at woo, we Fishbowl. Man, that was just like boom. That just come. All right, we are here at Hops and Props in Fort Worth.
I'll go here in just a second for you.
The Aviation, Fort Worth Aviation, Hops and Props to benefit the Aviation Museum. We got craft brewers from all over the state of Texas, man. And I want to bring on, what's your first name? Michael from Turning Point. You going to do the interview?
I'll do the interview.
All right,
Get
Michael
up.
from Turning Point. I am bouncing out. I'm like on Johnny Carson, moving my seat.
All right.
Hold on.
You got your people stuck in there.
I'm stuck in here.
There we go.
Everybody just looks at my
Whoops,
stomach.
there you go.
All right.
I'm stuck. Oh, we're gonna wing it.
Dude,
Hey,
all right.
what's going on?
How's it going?
Turning Point. Tell me about Turning. Where you guys?
We are in Texas. Got a small little brewery right off the high.
studio for Texas.
Well, neighbors then. You
Yeah.
gotta get sometime. Do
Yeah.
a pop up at the brewery, some beers.
Well, I need a pre-piece.
Always. We got a perfect.
Awesome. Well, tell us about what we have here. I'm gonna.
Hey, I brought. Oops, sorry. It's our electrolyte infused sports beer. So
What?
it actually has electrolytes in it, and it's like a carbonated version. Favorite sports beer or not allowed?
I found a new favorite because I electrolytes. I'm
It is fantastic.
a craft beer nerd.
If
so.
you hydration beverages, it'll hydrate you as well as
I like
perfect.
the fact that beer hydrates.
It's great.
I could drink probably 8 getting a couple glasses of water, pulling teeth.
Perfect for summertime. Super refresh, fruit punch, and you ready to go?
Yeah.
There we go.
Ooh, the color. I like that.
It tastes good.
Ding.
Okay,
Another poolside beer.
it's perfect
Another
for the pool.
poolside beer, especially with the heat in Texas.
Absolutely.
And I was about certain. I have a lot of girlfriends that don't necessarily like the craft beers.
Yeah.
They like their mixed cocktails. These kind of beers are an introduction.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't want an IPA. Don't give them an IPA
Don't
right
give
off the
them an
bat.
IPA.
You're
They're
gonna
gonna-
ruin it.
You hit the bitter beer face if you've
Yes,
never
they will
had an
never
IPA.
touch- Never touch beer. If you do this, one, I like the color of it. Sparkling. I don't know what the fruit punch. Like
some cherry
electrolyte.
watermelon. Absolutely.
Heat. I'm in awe that healthy for you.
Sure.
Right?
Definitely
Quotation.
healthy. That's the excuse I use with my wife.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
side
he
beers.
wants one of these
Take
electrolytes in it.
Oh, so tell
It's a
It's
healthy
healthy.
beer.
in a poolside Comprende salt and lime. It's a Mexican lager with salt and lime
With a
added.
name like
Comprende, it only makes sense. So you can. So super refreshing, 5% alcohol, little hint of little bit of mouth water, salt. It's
that's what my
beer.
besties got right.
There you go. Cheers to that. This one. How about that? There we go.
Cheers. And you guys got a couple popular over there. Are these
Yeah.
like your most popular?
Well, I figured these would be good to have summertime, but we know IPAs what we're known the most for. We got a super on people hazy IPA, a 7% hazy IPA, and then a 12.5% hazy IPA.
You gotta watch out.
You gotta be careful with
You gotta
those.
watch out for them.
People love them though. People
They
love
do.
the triple IPAs.
IPAs seem to come and like make it come
Oh,
back.
they're huge.
'Cause like maybe 10 years ago, like
Yeah.
really do it. But after a while, you know, the calories.
The calories will get
Catch
you
it up
can
to me.
see calories.
So I backed off a little. I love the IPA, and I love the story of how IPAs happen.
Yeah.
Going across plains,
You gotta preserve them.
That's what I love about craft beers. It's a science. Everybody here is like a new, it's a recipe. It's all
Yeah.
about crafting craft beers, different flavor notes and stuff. You can lime,
A lot of
elderberry,
citrus.
watermelon.
A lot of tangerine,
Yes.
fruit, pineapple,
Yes.
stone, all kinds of stuff. And like especially the quadruple IPAs, they come a little sweet because we have to start at a higher sugar level to get that higher
Quadruple IPA because of the alcohol.
because the alcohol level. Double, triple, quadruple.
Yeah.
Triple is the big boy. It's 12.5%.
IPA.
So it's like 3 beers in one.
Yes, if you
and the
want a
calories
chill
do
night-
that. So
and you don't want a big tap, you get a higher alcohol beer. Get the
Just
higher
get one.
alcohol because you could have like God knows listeners of the over the counter.
Oh,
You drink like a 30
these go down real smooth, and you just got to use them more.
bad.
Yes.
That's why they got all the porta potties over there. Well, cheers. You guys, you're located in Bedford.
Located in off of Brown on 183.
Okay. Like open, big outside seating. Tell me about
We
the
do.
location.
We do have a little patio area. Most of our space is inside. We got a fun little patio. We do live music almost every weekend.
Okay.
karaoke night last night. We have the first month.
Ooh,
We do a
send
jazz
sideshow
night
there.
the third Friday of every month. So we got like a 3-piece jazz band. It's
I actually took listening to jazz in college.
I took a bowling class in college.
Well, when you need the elective, I think I took like
I picked some.
Humane Society. We got to play with dogs for like
That's
it was cool until time they weren't there anyway. The whole
we also have a food truck on site. The Point Kid.
What kind of food you got in there?
100% smash burgers. The fantastic.
Nice. Inside all the time.
All the time. I'm open pretty much whenever we're open. Usually around 5 noon on the weekends. And we source all Six Brothers beef, so it's 100% American Wagyu. We do basic buffalo. We do some Neapolitan pizzas.
I think we're gonna have there next week.
Bring it on.
It's really just
bring it on. Burgers, wings, pizza.
Okay.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with that. Beer, burgers.
It's hard to.
No. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Thanks for having us.
Oh, anytime. Anytime. I mean, I'm not just saying this because I'm biased. Like this one is really good. This is probably gonna be my favorite so far. Not just because it's electrolyte, but this got a little bit of the hop. It's not overbearing.
Yeah.
Which I can handle the overbearing, but it's a good like.
You got like a little hint of the bitterness.
Yes.
But still super light and refreshing. But when people see the sports beer and they see the color of it, people go nuts over that one. That's a big fan favorite.
Yes, and you have. Was someone had the Kool-Aid?
We
Or
have
something.
we wanted to make. Well, we can't say Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Childhood beverage. Here. But we wanted to make it real fancy. So civility. Because there's nothing fancier than a childhood punch
That
drink
is
in beer form.
I love
We're
that.
very fancy. Pinkies out when you're drinking civility manners in the
Yes,
corner.
I love that. That was the first can I picked. 'Cause I saw the
It's
the
really
artwork.
good.
I'm like, and it literally tastes like your childhood drink elevated for an adult.
It's quite delicious.
Another poolside beer, for sure. Well, I appreciate you coming
Absolutely.
on.
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
very
be coming
much.
over and grabbing some more.
We'll be there.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Sideshow, help me. I don't know what to do after this. That they are for Texas, which Sideshow, we need to go there. They're located in Beth, Texas.
Yeah.
They have a food and it's there that they have, and it has Wagyu burgers and everything.
They are
It's like
right down
next business meeting.
They are right down the block from my house. It is a beautiful craft beer, man. Opened up their doors to when we did our comedy for a cause, and
That's right.
they're so welcoming,
Yeah.
pet and kid friendly. Inside, a beautiful, fun. I was just talking to Zach Capel with All Town America. He is over the top on. He is learning more about that's here, which we want to go talk about. Is honey based.
Yes.
From and they beer
It's
Amish mead.
Mead.
What is it?
mead.
Mead.
Meats with a D. Mead.
And it's they get their Amish beef farm.
I didn't know almond, but yeah, like
Yeah, it's honey. It's all honey based, and I'm going to go taste them. So we'll bring them on to talk about their processes.
Mm-hmm. That's what I love about it. It has all the different sizes. When people think beer, I know a lot of my girlfriends beer. I'm not beer festival here, but this mead, it's a totally different taste than beer, and you have different levels of beer. There's different styles of beer. This one has electrolytes for
Yes. Oh,
I mean electrolytes. It's gonna be my really sucking on my hydration. So that's gonna be my
beer is to go, man.
I mean, mead is made out. I think
Yes.
beer's pretty healthy in general. It's hops, barley, and water.
Another thing, like when we talk about craft beer, I have the craft beer, then some of those ones. I mean, yes, you have to have the corporate ones because people aren't.
They're kind of torn because you have to be careful with the craft beers because body beers have the calories. It's like your over the counter one we're talking about where they're 0 to 9 calories. These are about 200 to 300 calories per beer. more.
But real, I mean,
Worth it. Alcohol content is higher, so you're not drinking any. That's the science behind it. Like, oh, I don't want calories, but you're gonna drink of the piss water beers,
right.
Or you're gonna have 3 or 5 body better buzz.
You know what else I like about the craft beer? You can find your favorite craft beer, pair it with a meal, be it
It's
a
a whole
fish, a steak.
science. These beer conjures or beer tenders, it's all in one shirt.
Yeah.
You know, there's what it pairs with. Sometimes they think, what would be a good pairing with this? Let's put the flavors in there.
That's flying over, man.
I know.
These are like G6s or
like a G6.
Like a G6. I want to know who's playing over, I want to know what's going on down there.
We got St. Arnold.
Oh, St. Arnold.
You ready? Why don't you bring us a beer to drink?
We'll talk about
Come here and hand it.
St. Arnold's coming up next.
Taken. Just kidding. Yes, St. Arnold's coming in. I love everybody's super friendly. Like I said, this is like my favorite thing. You got everybody here that love craft beers. I love his aviation. You got the young walking around that are helping.
Betty's who look, you guys took a picture of that old helicopter, Sikorsky helicopter. It was just so retro, and I took that, take it in black. I want to put it in black and white.
Almost lost to Betty.
You guys look so authentic. You really do. Betty's really that
Vintage
extra,
flair.
that little extra pizzazz
Class
festival.
sassy, badass.
Without a doubt, you guys all do.
But we are taking. What we do is dues, fees to join. You don't have to be a pinup on top. We all kind of just have the mission of giving back to our veterans and responders. We do some other things as well. I mean, mostly it's responders, but we don't venture if the help need. Yeah, we dress up and come to events like this and brought a whole thing.
Do you want the interview? You want to switch off?
Turn.
All right. Switch seats like Letterman.
There goes my butt on.
Yeah, give me an out, throw it out. All right, man.
All right.
Which man? Pleasure. Join the 99 Network. So, with
Arnold Brewing Company, Houston, Texas.
Travel?
No, sir. We covered North Texas up. So,
I think I've seen your beer.
Artwork, big thing. I don't know if you've ever brewed.
No, I have not.
Our IPA, our year-round, 7% ABV, and it just pops. Just that.
I know. I love the way. Who developed it? I mean,
so there's a local artist in Houston that he's done all the art car stuff. I can't remember his name right now. I kind of got jammed up, but
okay.
Yeah, he's a local in Houston that does most there at the brewery.
Again, not to interrupt you, but again, when we talk craft brewing community and always looking at local art, supporting those who support the community, giving others a chance. Like what local artists. I love that you picked that local to do this.
That's what our brewery is about. Community is a big thing. We love to support the community, give back. That we can't sell here. Some places, we're just so that our beers. Somebody comes in and they get one of ours.
I would like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, which one would you like?
Well, I brought our Art Car IPA.
I had the Tiger's Blood. That's really good.
Tiger's Blood?
I mean, you gotta have Tiger.
You gotta have
Tiger's Blood. This is
a little bit about.
It's a brand new cider. Tiger's Blood, Imperial Cider, 8.2%. Pretty much sip of snow cone and strawberry coconut. So we've got another one that's called Gum. Going to stay year round. It's a sour cherry lemon cider, 8.2% as well.
8.2. And
Yeah.
this is.
Drink responsibly.
Can you sell this in Oklahoma?
No, sir. We are only in Texas and Louisiana.
You know, sip a snow cone classic. Now, probably picture this over a snow cone
It's
ice.
good. That's probably the hit today.
That's not a bad
I
idea.
honestly don't think we brought enough of it.
Oh, it pours. You know, it pours almost like a fine champagne.
It does.
It's fine.
All right, well,
It's like
Zach with Small Town America is right off camera right here, looking at us going, hey, I want some. I want.
no, it's Tiger's blood. Oh no,
There you go, Zach.
no, that was the other burger.
Pipple, what do you think?
I like it.
I'm gonna have to give it a.
Very light.
So I had a shot of watermelon vodka, poured over ice, and then add a squeeze of lime to it. Haven't came up with it yet, but that's kind of a little cocktail I've been drinking with them.
Okay.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that is refreshing as
Super
hell, man.
refreshing.
Wow.
This one, and it literally goes. It's what you want to drink while you're cutting the yard lawnmower.
That's kind of my go-to beer, one of our oldest beers.
What do you think, Zach?
It's got like 3 or 4 different flavors in there. So I think I'm gonna have to have 3 or 4 glasses
To distinguish each flavor. It's refreshing.
Oh, this is a summer sit by the pool. This is a summer sit by the pool.
Float in the river.
Yeah, perfect for floating.
Yeah, it's not heavy. It doesn't have it's a scary beer because it goes down so smooth. It doesn't hit the back of your throat. It's refreshing. So at 8.2%, yes, drink responsibly.
3 beers in, you're wondering why, man, I'm feeling pretty good.
That's why you float the river with it.
Yes, yes.
In your tube. And I love it.
Cruise control.
Now,
Being in the river.
how many different types? Let's go St. Arnold for a
A
minute.
beer for everyone. That's our logo.
Let's
That's
get
our
on the
motto.
name. How do we Nighthawk, Saint Hood, what St. Arnold?
St.
Arnold. Where
Arnold.
did it come from?
The patron saint of brewers.
All right, well, school me.
He's like, let me.
Honestly, I don't have all that right now.
He's like, oh, don't ask me that question.
But yeah, it relates back to in the early 1800s. St. Arnold was a patron saint of brewers.
I'd rather drink this in church than wine, to tell you the truth. The wafer will really go pretty good.
Yeah,
It doesn't taste like a beer when you give it. Like if I gave it to friends, they wouldn't know it's necessarily a beer.
No, and I've got some people that have told me, it's an apple wine.
Yeah. It's one of those other I call it mission beer for the girls that don't drink beer. You like
Sure.
this and
It's been with everybody.
But, Pipple, you're saying that you give it to the girl.
I know I keep saying that.
It is man's because I'm telling you, you brought wine taste, but I see it more as a smooth, refreshing.
Oh yeah.
It's not heavy and it's not laying in my stomach.
No, one thing, it doesn't get you blown.
No, laying in my stomach. It's really, really. And once we didn't have a lot of eyes or craft beers. Maybe the guys that made it in their garage, along with other methamphetamines. But that was New York. I moved to Texas, and I was introduced to some of the craft beers, and I really loved them. What goes behind some of your flavors?
Well, I mean, of course, this one's for the snow cone. Tiger's snow cone, watermelon, strawberry. The next rotator, Rocky Pop, which that's just like pop. It's going to be cherry.
I'm seeing ice cream trucks going to be going in the crab. Going to be going down his street, man.
That's what we're shooting for. And then our shandy, a lemon grapefruit shandy. It's 4.5% drinking golf course beer. Pilsner, 4%. Just a great, clean, crisp, good pilsner. We try to make a beer for everyone.
Based on
30.
Now, people here in North Texas can purchase this at any of their local.
Yeah, so we do a lot of
stores?
programming with HEB Tom Thogers, some Albertsons, and then Total Wine Specs are going to be, your big source of fine stuff. Some goodies as well, but mainly most of our with H Total Wine stuff like that. That's where you're going to find SKUs from us.
Well, it is worth another segment here on the 90% Radio Network. It's called The Little Gem, and that's going to be probably within the next few weeks. And St. Arnold will be one of those hidden gems to pick up in the grocery store for your next pool party, your next gathering, your next any of your house, because when able to tiger's blood, they will never forget they drank the house. They will if you bought too many of them. You always want to your part remember a certain and not a bad aspect of it. Say, hey, I drank Arnold's. What is it?
IPA.
Art Car IPA. I wanted to make sure I said it right. That's just the IPA. Car IPA, and I loved it at the pool party. It makes any people buy a pack and let your guests there and go onto their webpage, find out how you can judge the beers, because that's how they work.
Yes.
If you're getting bad responses on the beer, it's awesome. You're going to get not like those big companies that don't give a shit if you get beer or not. They're going to go sell it anyway. Our craft beer community values your opinion. And that's what I love festival. He gets to show they have. And I don't think I want more of this. It's tilted your whole one of those drunk stewardesses. There you go. You're on much level right there. Well, I want to thank you for joining us here on Radio Network. Anything for you on promotions or reach out to us, we'll be more than happy to highlight this.
Absolutely.
If you come out with a new flavor, contact us, let us know. We'll showcase you on our show network. So you guys need, and once again, the craft beer community supports their community. So then I'm saying, want them as well, because we want to bring you the best in entertainment, but the best in high quality, as people would say. Once again, brother, I want to appreciate you, and I will be at your tent. I will. Thank you so much, man. All right, that was St. Arnold, man, and have this artwork in your refrigerator is going to be an icon. That's another thing. When you open up the refrigerator and you see that beautiful, it's great. Have the drink. Do you don't mind? Thank you so much. We're here at the Fall Aviation Museum Hops for Pop Fest, which is just getting more and more packed. We got families, we got animals, we got warbirds, we got beer, we got music going on. Wonderful, wonderful. All been in the Aviation Museum in Fall. So once again, we're going to take a little break. We're going to play a little. See what do we got here? Try to play a little Janie Ball. There it is. Let me see if I.
Gonna sit by the fishing pond with my fishing reel all day long, hoping to catch a bass too. Gonna pitch a tent tonight underneath that bright moonlight, get my guitar to sing a tune. I'm gonna make sweet memories with you. with a pair of keys in his hand. He said, let's go for a ride in my Harley Davidson, that's right. Let the breeze go through your hair. Every time I play this song, it's gonna make me think of you and sweet memories and everything we've ever done. And you gave me something that no one else has ever done. Yeah. Gonna dance the night away at Garner State Park, that's where I stay. Turn the jukebox on. Play me some Kevin Fowler, Josh Abbott, give him a holler. Aaron Watts is playing on. Every time I play this song, it's gonna make me think of you and sweet memories and everything we've ever done. And you gave me something that no one else has ever done. Gonna sit by the fishing pond with my fishing reel all day long. Hoping to catch a bite or two.
Welcome back to the 99 Radio Network in Fort Worth Props Beer Festival, Fort Worth Aviation Museum. And I have Jim, veteran. What's up?
I've been stay with all the people out here.
I want to welcome you to the 99 Network, and by all means, your service to this country, because if not for you, we would not be able to be listening live. You know, not many people remember what our us the freedoms to do what we do. We fought for our country, and because of what you did that were lost, we are able to be here today, and I can't do enough on behalf of our network. Thank you very much, brother.
I appreciate that.
Being here, with the Aviation Museum, tell us what brought your involvement.
Here on the restoration side of the aircraft, we have 43 aircraft on station with about 5 off station that we are to raise to get them here. We A-10, which is up in Wichita Falls. And it costs money to transport these aircraft. Build our video that we have here at Fort Worth Aviation.
You know, the one thing I do see here is a lot of kids in uniform from ROTC or the young teens. A lot of kids here that will benefit so much from the restoration of these aircrafts. You know,
Yes,
this brings back when you see a child looking at one of these aircrafts, this is not something they learn in school, where is truly built. And that's why it's so important for children, adolescents, to meet and never forget what our military service members have done for this. And that's why I love Hops and Props. I love the museum because it just 11. We must never forget those who served our country and served. And Vietnam, one of them, where you guys served proudly, given such, and it breaks my heart.
We did. I was in first, but we didn't have the bad reception in California like the Army did when we went back. Traveled in groups, more or less traveled individually, and it was hard to see the young kids in uniform and someday stay with and do what we did and
serve proudly.
Serve
proudly. I mean, back in my when I was in high school, 85, many of my fellow students, what you look for? Oh, you want a drink?
It disappeared.
When we graduated, many of high school friends went off and joined the. They joined the Army. They wanted to serve in the late 80s, 90s. You know, we had the recruiters coming to the, you know, and people on just serve your country and be a better patriot. Lost that a little bit.
Definitely did. And one of the things that I really that there's 20% of kids that are graduating eligible to go into the military. What they have done, selected a life that from military use.
And that you know, when we look to the future of the United States of America, we got to raise our children right. We got them with respect. We got to raise them to the red, white, and blue and stars that flag. Not some rap artist, not social media icon. We got a kid with that serve our country. What's going to happen? Going to have a country for them to serve.
That's true. And even though we're into an era of drones are changing out of the space news, saving lives and using drones, which are cheaper, but you still have to have to maintain those drones out there. Ground force still needed the way it has been.
Yeah, I don't want to too deep into it. How many years did you
serve? 21 years.
21 years. Bless you. You know, what year did you sign? Well, how old did you sign up?
I signed up. I had 6 months out of school before I had the military.
Was your dad family?
One uncle was still in the service, fire department. He inspiration. But I went in service in December '66. Went to basic. Went to school. Went to Ford training. Gets at Nellis, Thailand for 2 years.
You know, but at 1960, I was born in 67. You know, I was born in 67. But, you know, we need more inspiration like yourself I mean, an uncle that we need our children to more honor, respect for our country and the country we live in. And when you talk about World War that are dying out, there's only a few left because they're up in the upper 90s, and bless Don Graves, who is turning 101 right now on May 3rd, and I think he's gonna outlive me. Sit down with your Jimbo or Don Graves, and to learn about what you guys, the sacrifice that nobody knows what it's like. Right hand, honor to their, keep that 21 years. You basically gave your life to the country.
That's true. Yeah, when I'd never been around aircraft because I was just from a small Minnesota. The only saw an airplane was needed a there, and in the military I was going up because working on hills and stuff like that. As a more of I'm going to be a mechanic. And I go on 19 old. I look, what is this? And it nuclear and has and it takes some to keep these aircraft in the sky, because if they're not in the sky,
when you were in Vietnam years, and I don't mean to I don't mean I'm on movies like trees. I would say, how many years you were in?
I spent 2 in Thailand, which is not Vietnam, but we served all the service that was as Vietnam. We get the same benefits as those that served Vietnam. So the only thing we did not receive was the, which most respect the Marine Army that with.
Well, again, there's no part of service that is honorable. Everybody part. My dad in World War II, he was in Korea, cook. But someone had to feed the troop, right? Not everybody fight battle hand to hand, but the battle mentally and physically, family and serving their country. Their support network lends great hands. It's not for every piece of the machine works. If we have a failure in that gear, it all collapses. Every aspect of the military, be war, hand-to-hand combat, cook, behind the scene, mechanic, whatever it is, vital roles in making that machine work. So, we do a lot of with a badge of honor. I do a lot of stuff with stress injury and this, and I sit with vets, and I was in a shoot. I was in hand-to-hand combat in Fallujah, and I have veterans that go, well, I just was in country or I was there, but I never saw any action, but I'm still trauma. And I said, never value trauma on someone else's. It has no value. It's individualized. And that's the same thing with our military. Everybody's a role. Not everybody can be the president, but the mailroom does support the president. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine-tuned machine. And that's why we honor each person on what your job title, no matter what you did. what I look at, it takes a true American right hand to take that oath. And after you take that oath, you're agreeing with anything the country ask you what they ask Dad. Yeah, he's
That we did.
we got to teach children to honor, serve, raise their right hand, take that oath, and be part of America, being a part of America, and the red, white, and blue should all fly over each and every household.
And those that are military, and those are retired, white and blue is in front of their houses. That I know it is
Jimbo and you service brothers now.
yes.
Then the back really not many sisters.
Well, and back we were one branch. Didn't like you know.
my father-in-law was Navy 6.
It's after then we become one half.
That's right.
And we all get along well, but in the meantime, while we're serving, we have skirmishes on each branch of the stuff like that. But that's
right. You know, now you see a lot of female fighter pilots.
oh, definitely.
It is amazing what these women do in those planes. Oh my God! Yeah.
Because thing away from, but I think friends, these are some badass women.
There are badass women. You're 100%, and you know, I'll see it on YouTube, see it on a clip. Get into the fighter jets, like, girl.
I know. Makes your heart tickle.
It does. It makes because you know what, man, woman, willing to lay down their life for lay down your life for is the ultimate sacrifice. It's the most honest thing you can do for anybody, and it should be respected. God bless our military branch of service, member of our service, and Jimbo, past, present. I want to thank you, Jim, for
You're
part of Aviation Museum.
I enjoy it.
I appreciate
Thank
it. All right, man. Thank you very much, Jim. Now, if people are around and listening, could they come over? Are you in a particular spot?
I'm basically on the ramp, beer tents. Food
Oh,
trucks.
there we go. Beer tents, a true military. I'm on beer tents and the food. Thank you so much. Jimbo with the United States Air Force, joined in 1960 of our country. Bless him. Amazing be at Hops and Props and meeting such veterans who are part of this museum. We're keeping history right here in Fort Pipple. That is just an and I love his cane.
Yes, that's a pimp stick.
That's a
Pimp stick.
pimp stick. If you
Got
can see him,
antlers on it.
you can see him walking off,
Yeah.
and I bet you that's hand carved.
Yes.
Yes.
I went over and talked to breweries. I think I got Martin House maybe coming over, and Jekyll, I believe, is the other brewery.
Jekyll.
Yeah, we're gonna pop up the chance. Jekyll right here.
Oh, vote for Jekyll. You know what? I'm going to let you do this
You want me
interview.
to do this?
Yeah, you can do it. All right. Jekyll from
Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll's.
Dr. Jekyll's.
Jekyll.
All right. Here we go. All right, come on in.
We're gonna do a little shuffle.
That's all.
Sit right here. Yes, we are live. Here. Been
There you go.
winging it. I know. This doesn't really work with your legs, does it? I know.
I don't.
90 in.
How's it going, 99%? Oh, and the video?
It's video. We are
Hey.
live.
It's John from Dr. Jekyll's Beer Lab.
Yes, I was drinking I don't know what
The malt liquor Jack 35.
Oh,
Do I need to be this close to
felt like that.
Okay.
So yeah, is this your first time at?
No, I've seen y'all out here last 4th year.
Yes, this is our fourth.
Perfect. There's the Jackies.
That's it. I
Vote
love
for
it.
Jesse.
So
We're in Pantis, which is Edmonton. It's a
I know where
town.
Pantigo is. I worked at a body shop in
There you
Pantigo.
drive the speed limit and
Do not in Pantigo.
come with us.
Get you. You guys have like a brew house, like people come sit and
We
tell us
do.
about it.
We started off as a supply store. Then we started beer. Then we moved to just spring beer. We started brewing beer in 23. So we're a full tap brew. We brew on a one system. So limited batches, fresh. And it's a neighborhood watering hole. It's a super chill place. We
I
have
love the neighborhood
trivia,
watering
live
holes.
music, a huge running club, D&D, you name it.
What are some of the nights that are pop come and see you guys?
Mondays for trivia, Wednesdays for the running club are our busiest night.
People actually run with beer. That's
They
thing.
do 3 miles and drink 4 beers.
Lazy.
I'm not in it.
I'm like, good for y'all. I love that. It gets people out. So you got a bunch of different people. Like you said, trivia night, running club, bunch of different groups of people that
Oh,
come
yeah.
out, enjoy some craft beers.
Yep.
What are some of your popular beers?
Jack Ruby is our flagship Irish red ale. We don't have it out here today.
I
Our-
like a good red ale. I do.
It's nice and malty. I feel like, not knocking anyone, but our red ale is delicious because we are malt forward. I like roasty red ale or a malty one, and ours is malt.
Okay.
Our propane and propane accessories is out here, and that's also a core beer. That's a pale ale.
Propane?
It-
Sounds like full.
It is. It's got a deep. It's actually some of our IPAs we brew, like point, but counts.
IPA?
An American pale ale.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I know. Those are.
And yeah, up we brewed that one with the Dallas. They were a major team in Dallas. They're since dissolved, come back, but that one's a nice little bit citrus ale. We call it a tropical blonde.
So there's hints of like the
you could-
citrus notes and there's,
You could call it pale ale technically, but super light and refreshing.
I love that.
Yeah. Or we brew a lot of beers.
A lot of beers. Beers do you
Fall will 4 to 7, just for a small 7 flow.
and like some
Especially-
seasonals and stuff.
Yeah, seasonals. We do black IPA with Jay. He's a hip hop artist in Worth. Rotate through times a year. A root beer inspired ale with one of the guys from Martin House. So if you know Martin House,
They're
you
coming
know,
on here next.
yeah.
Root
beer, yeah. We do a really good and spice turn people off, but
Either you love it
nice
or
and
you
balanced.
hate it.
Yeah, you
But
do.
I like it in moderation. I do appreciate a good pumpkin ball beer. I know
Absolutely.
it's one, but when you get
after October, it should be a really short, and it is. Pumpkin beers hit the spot just for that tiny little.
nice
And move on.
working with them.
So I own the bar,
He owns bar at the V.
and yeah, I bought the bar Valentine's Day 2020. 1 month pandemic, so we're just happy to be here. I think I can speak for brewery out here and in the metro. We're just all and providing a spot, to enjoy a beer and socialize.
I love some props because it brings out, I mean, over 10 breweries, maybe more, and people, the new beers, they might not be a beer person, but layers, there's different palates and you guys have. Every brewery pretty much has your really strong and your really kind of easy-ish kind of beer. And I love that. It gets everybody trying new stuff and not to your location.
It's really amazing for everyone. I mean, this is probably my favorite event we do at the bar. Everyone's so hospitable who works here and helps out and volunteers.
Yeah.
Like everyone who comes, beer's super nice and really engaging, and they just want to meet new people. Taste all the beer. And so, yeah, we came out 1 year to get involved. We'll be back every year. So it's, tell people, like, if you haven't, you months, and then you'll go every year.
That's how this is like a 4th year as the Battling Betties show on the year after I started. But since then, it's like it's kids. You got the kid and it's dog. It's obviously beer friendly, and it's too because like you go up and you're like, oh, what's in this? And everybody's knowledgeable. The breweries are gonna tell you, oh, the breweries are going to tell you what's in it, flavor notes, the ABV,
Yeah.
all those
All the
and
acronyms.
stuff. Yes.
There's too many. You say
There
it's
was.
good.
So, what is your high percentage beer?
Actually, it is Jack 35, our malt liquor.
But it's called malt liquor.
It's a malt liquor called Jack 35, inspired named
It's using eggs.
Well, malt.
Just kidding.
And yeah, malt liquor is actually super delicious. This is our first batch of it. We'll probably bring it. We saved it for our anniversary, and hops is fun, and we wanted to bring something fun out. But it's 8%, so
Just
we can
a for me.
Yeah,
11. I'm like, oh.
a 40-ounce anniversary night, and I remember a little bit.
40.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I remember having the brown bags back in the day.
Oh, it was special.
I love that. Well, appreciate you coming out. I'm gonna go more of your
Yeah,
because I gotta try malt liquor. You gave
that's
me.
when you got to try the. Do you like coffee beer?
I love all beer.
The
I'm a beer
propane and
nerd.
propane accessory.
Yes. What is it called?
Propane.
That's propane. The whole name is propane.
So
Accessories.
before I started brewing, I wanted to brew a beer called Propane, an American Pale Ale, so APA and accessories. It
I
just
got
made
you.
sense, and then our knocked it out of the park. I mean, it's been on as long as we keep it on because it's so.
Well, I'm definitely gonna bring it that. Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely,
And-
we'll see you next year.
yes, and come location address again. Where are you located at?
We are 2420 West Park Road Drive in Pantego, Texas. Beer will pop up.
But mind the speed limit. They are banshees out there.
34, 35.
Exactly. Well, thank you. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And I will be over there.
All righty.
Bring back. I think we got else coming. If they, we have coming on, but bombarded, getting bruised. So if they make it, if not, they're being swamped, getting sand. But Tigo, I don't know, a body shop.
Antigo's block law, right? The young air civils up there.
Right.
Come on air.
She's like, no.
Come on. You guys want to come on air?
Come on.
Like, yeah.
We would like to ask you guys a little questions on too.
Yep, yeah. Have a seat right there.
Right now.
All right.
So, what is your name?
Luke.
Luke, nice to meet you. Who are you with and what?
I'm with my siblings. We are in an organization called Civil Air Patrol. So what we do is we basically are, well, first of all, we are an auxiliary U.S. Air Force. So we are force.
Nice.
And we do like exercise. We fly planes. We do glide. All of that. We go to air forces. All of that. And, basically. Like a real life
So to me, workshop because I'm like, yeah, it's going grades for what. And do you mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 16.
See, so you're in high school, obviously.
Yes.
So this is something that you get in high school. They offer it separate.
You're eligible at 12 years.
And I'm signing.
It's
I got to sign them up.
like you could do. My opinion,
I heard.
if you a pilot, they offer to the U.S. Air Force Academy, other military schools.
Nice.
So are interested in engineering, like be a good hacker. Like they what's
Good hacker? I like you got to go the other.
hacker, which are usually they're usually hired by the government.
Sense.
Yeah.
Or drone pilots thing too.
So
That's
drone,
the thing.
all of those they offer lines for all of those.
Tell my son plays video games. I'm like, drone pilot.
Drone pilot.
Drone pilot.
And I personally think being in the airplane is
But me as a mom, box someone.
yeah. Well, you can be in at the pen and then thing.
So they're teaching you at your age, 16, to get in a cockpit and learn all how to fly the
Yes.
stuff?
So they have general classes where learn medical stuff. They teach you aerospace education, which is about the airplane, how it works, what the cockpit is like, what it does.
Sure.
So yes, that would be in the engineering area.
Okay.
They send you. This is going viral.
Toto, Anthony, Anthony. Good job. The roof, man.
Yeah.
You got to raise the roof.
It's my
Oh, all the screen just almost attacked.
Yeah, I knew
It'd be
that
so
shit.
sore tomorrow for that whole. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a drop on the show. So
Yeah.
again, how do kids like you, sorry, not kids, adults like you for this?
Well, type.
So you go on the website and it's just like you don't have to be a certain district school. It's like included.
Right.
Is your age and is there any other criteria?
So 12 years old, have to show that you're responsible. You
Well,
also,
the,
well, they teach you responsibility.
that's what I want.
Teach you leadership. And they'll slam it when you're in encampment. They'll know like how to be a leader and follow.
Right.
Because leaders are not born. So
Absolutely.
you have to build leaders.
And I'm going to tell you just a couple seconds marketing these young gentlemen. I mean, tell they're training. I mean, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. We're losing some of the kids, and I love the fact that you have a mission. I mean, at your young age, perfect. What is the goal? What is your outcome in the Air Force or whatever?
I want to be a fighter pilot, and I think this is gonna. Yeah.
They're putting more weight.
Yeah.
I know.
I want to Air Force. Yeah.
What made you get into this?
Well, he's an air traffic controller, was to be a pilot.
Yeah.
And he community. I fell in love with aviation myself when it air shows. Awesome.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm gonna be one day.
I love that. I love the
yeah.
ambition and all that. So, what is the after like high school? Where are you going?
So I'm fighting a college right now. They require.
Okay.
So I was gonna looking maybe you.
Okay. That my husband's a fan, so it's all good.
Some TC, or if they have a letter of recommendation, probably the U.S.
Okay.
Oh, but like they do it.
I love that. And name again? Luke?
Yeah.
Last name?
Easily, yes.
I was like, I should know what that means. Anyway, moving on.
Of course.
And I appreciate you guys. And look impressive. I definitely got to get, into this. Sideshow.
Yes. Visit the website. They airport squadron.
Okay.
So they're interested in this one. I personally which is Sphinx Airport.
Okay.
So come on. We'll with open arms.
I love that. So,
So-
12 years old's a basic requirement and can get into a future, get some goals. Even if you don't, that's what you want to do. And I think that's
Right, even if you don't want and
you
you want to be a leader, you're disciplined, you want to be successful. I'm not saying this is the way to be successful. It is a great way to be successful.
Yes.
So yeah, that's all. Now.
I appreciate you, bud. It's good seeing you. Jumping in, they just in front of us, and I love that you guys came on here. And I we'll get maybe an interview on air or in studio or something. I think it's important to get the kids educated on more communities out there.
We
And
need
just
more
behind
yeah, I need more active, like, children. There's other one of my
they have the
people.
whole crew just walking in front of the front.
Yeah.
Well, now we have them. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Of course.
Thank you.
Next up, we're gonna put Sideshow and Glenn on here to step up because I have my shoulder out trying to hold that down.
That was too funny. Wow, that was crazy. Watch the tent just take off. Pitbull really yeah. Pitbull handled that like a champ, man. And then you got some patrol grabbing down the tent and making sure it didn't go nowhere. Wind is picking up a little bit. Woo! Keeping it nice and cool here at the Fall Aviation Museum Hops or Props Beer Festival. We got so many different beer flying on, and it's been an amazing day so far. Oh yeah, that's this. All right. I'm gonna put our sponsor, friend Glenn Lawson with the Biker Pack and Glenn Law. Welcome. Hey, brother.
I'm good, but the seat's kind of like R2.
I know.
R2D2 seat.
For the good seats. I'm doing all. First off and foremost, I want to thank you and Robert for applying this amazing the 99% Radio Network. Robert did an amazing job with the graphics. Yo, graphics right Austin. Yo, helmet, masks, Nichols, and art. He's won some awards recently at some of the shows.
Yeah,
Correct?
down at SEMA actually for quite a bit of his work in Las Vegas, the largest market manufacturer convention of all automotive industries. He's just an amazing artist.
Gonna take this off for a little bit.
Basically, he was telling what's cool about him is a lot of my experience, artistic, expressionary time frame. Because I'm Asian, as some of us are 50.
Yes, yeah. Now.
So Robert, hey man, make it like this, and then this other thing way better.
And then the final product is like that I waited.
God graphic. Check him out. He does everything on this, and he's amazing. He's got he does a lot of the stuff for the and he's just an amazing. I'm so grateful to have him as a partner. Frankly, without him, Biker Wolfpack Law would not be, and we wouldn't be here. So, shout out to Robert.
Yep. Yeah, he's an amazing guy, and he's here. You take off my hat. Woo, it's getting a little hot down here too. A flight jacket, flight suit. He is everything. Biker Wolf and Glenn Law. If you ride, you want to have Glenn Lawson on in the Biker Wolf Pack. 737 the Wolf. That's 7 the Wolf. So for all your injury needs, you want to make sure I'm a call. No billboard attorney. They are there. You and family 100 through from the end of the. I want Lawson has been such a huge of the 99% radio. I can't thank. This year here at this, right?
Yeah. Hey, got quick. Robert's here.
Oh yeah,
hey, Robert. What was that? The Liberator? What's it called? B-20. Cool. Just get my little information. Make sure.
There's so much going on.
Oh man.
When you talk about, and I know Larry,
absolutely.
Yeah. Knows what when they were built, down to the they are constructed from.
Down to the type of.
He's educating us.
He's educated big time a few minutes ago. right here in Cowtown, I mean, aviation is where it's. I mean, this, a lot of other than the. Yeah, I'm pretty positive that aviation is the second in line.
Well, I mean, here,
you got Lockheed.
Yep.
You got, and then of course Coswell back in the day, and I was asking him the B Liberator was actually there was a huge over here white settlement not that far from here, and up in near Azle, I think northwest. There were all community or the war during 1940, 40. Basically, these news articles they built neighborhoods to as a apply the labor to. And this is the largest area. The before this was of women-based, manufacturing that here in Fort Worth, Texas.
You see that, and you memory that goes every once in a while, but back, right? Grumman, right? The early 50s, they built towns, those 11 town Long Island, Bethpage, they those 11 homes, those single homes for those manufacturing workers, warbirds for our veterans. And I was talking to a Vietnam veteran today, and we talk about Portage community and our construction community as well.
It's just it's an ingenuity, period, right? You said that this the Vietnam era helicopter over here to see, man, what do they call it? The patch. It's got 200 times it's been patched up from. Let's let that resonate a minute, okay? Because thank you for everything they did. Period.
Can you imagine being a young 18-year-old in a country where you've barely even heard of, called Vietnam, and being flown in there on this Sikorsky helicopter with 40 other young Americans.
I can't imagine.
And then having just this gunfire patties or the woods beneath, firing through the aircraft at 18 or 19 years, and they our country. It's something to fathom as an adult.
In the local neighborhood that were affected, because back then, it was groups that weren't any sophistications in terms of technology. So, unfortunately, like dad's neighbor South Austin, there was a couple blocks get wiped out because they go up in the same deal. So, I want to pivot if we can. Obviously, local events like this, but there are lots of. Yeah, are we good?
Yeah, you keep going.
Are we sure? Okay. There's a lot of aviation museums, but this one is really special. Fort Worth Aviation, check it out. Don't wait for this one of these. Like you can actually sit in the actual aircraft. The fact that you can sit is just amazing. Actually feel it, and it's just so authentic because in today's world of easy technology, it's just really important to remember that we have battery power. It looks like we're side. What are we doing here? We're dying. All right. Well, while I just want to say thanks to Sideshow Pitbull for everything they've done.
We lost the tent. We had to pull the plug on the computer.
Well,
we're back.
Great. Hey, I got one thing to say on the piece of information for the upcoming summer transition a little more legal. I'm more and more of the bikes that are out there. Everybody's watching, man. Neighborhood, a bunch of accidents, or frankly, no accidents, wreck to young men under the age of 14, 13, 12 that are just riding around, having and causing wrecks. Bring up a lot of legal questions about homeowners insurance. The bottom line is, if you're gonna have the means to be able to afford that really outdoor activity, important, but make sure your homeowners insured and that in case something happens, children did take and something to happen, your homeowner insurance covers those types of things because they're not licensed, right? So there's a big question mark there. And information, frankly, I look into your insurance if one of you bought something and I was representing someone that was
bring
hurt.
up a great point, Glenn, because these parents, they're like, oh, the summer is going to go pick up an e-bike, or I'm going to go pick up a bike for my, and they're not told by ship of insurances, and they're not told
or Amazon or wherever you buy it,
or wherever
right?
you bought it from. They're not told that there is a liability factor in there, and you have to protect yourself.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's just something they'll write on the side. Let's be real. Oh, right. They get in the road. I mean, I was that age once, and I do the same thing.
Yep.
So.
But let me ask something on that. So if I'm a parent and I go for an e-bike or one of these
Mostly the e-bike is the big question mark. Yeah.
My child driving around, he's reckless. Most kids are reckless because they haven't been. And he hurts another.
Yeah.
Okay. As a parent, where do I sit on a liability? Homeowner insurance does cover it. What do I look for in that aspect?
47 questions there.
Yeah.
The answer is insurance policies where those things are covered. I've seen them where they're not covered. So no, frankly, that insurance. Right, how many carve-outs have we seen in insurance? You've experienced by. So as time goes on, the insurance companies are looking to carve. Right. What does that mean? They're covered. Right. So you really be for that. You know, and the truth of the matter is, if you have a local, and I feel like I'm the bad guys for Darth Vader right now, goes buy your insurance from an actual insurance agent, that person, and email all of your questions and get a response in writing, because that is what we call coverage. And I've actually had cases where we have to file a claim against. It was like 3 or 4 times 3 times successfully, 1 time not successfully. It was really complex case, involved a golf cart where at a beach, and the golf cart had, the people can cause horrific injuries, right? And it was a horrible situation. One kid was paralyzed, another one was broken, and a hill and off a cliff into the ocean and everything else. But the thing is, check your coverages, because insurance companies to carve it out. So what does that mean? Local agent in your community, buy the insurance on them, ask questions, make sure if you have to buy these extra things, then you got to be able to have the responsibility to cover yourself on insurance. And to answer your other question, if the person, it all depends, still depends on fault, still depends on liability. So, I mean, there's different standards apply, and frankly, very gray now with regard to allowing people to ride, because bicycles, right?
Right.
But bicycles
is the speed limit is because some of the e-bikes, and like I said, I'm uneducated on this aspect, and most parents are like, if a motorized vehicle, 16 miles. Considered class, there's different classes, correct?
The different classes, and they're mostly based on age restriction, but just not related. I mean, I've seen kids, doing. I saw a kid on at Mockingbird and Central Expressway in Dallas, which is a main thoroughfare, going down the middle at 9 o'clock on the e-bike, 50 something miles an hour.
Wow.
On an e-bike. Because, frankly, in my opinion, it's an e-motorcycle at that point.
Yeah.
And that's the area, right? Because these kids are, it's a bicycle, but yet it's not treated as a bicycle.
It's titled
I got a bike, man. I got a bike.
It's titled.
We had the cards on the bicycle with the motor.
Yeah.
We were lucky to get a BMX maybe or something. maybe we could pedal real fast, right?
Yeah.
But they're just super fast and therefore dangerous.
The one thing I'm grateful for, oh man, these helicopters are taking off
so
like crazy.
awesome.
It is amazing. One thing I am grateful for Glenn Lawson Law and the Biker Wolfpack, where I learned, and this being a motorcycle rider for over 20 years, I found out I had the wrong insurance. I found out that wrong insurance. I was severely underinsured for myself, my past, that anybody hurt.
Right.
Because we insurance class as civilians, we just want to get our insurance
You
and
just
get
want
on.
a motorcycle and you find this, right? You're so excited, you don't pay attention to it.
But when you do insurance evaluations, so if you're a parent or a homeowner that has a child and says, "Hey, I want to buy a child," it would contact us and the Biker Wolfpack at 737 the Wolf, and they'll do a free information for you, right?
Yes, absolutely. And if you're going to buy that new trike or that new meant, statistically saying 12%, the average population has zero insurance. And so please don't be like I've had families where, someone was passed away and there's only $30,000 of insurance and there's nothing I can do. And it's just really unfortunate. So please yourself there. My point is, if you can afford to buy a motorcycle as a third vehicle for yourself or whatever it is, you still have an duty to upgrade your and just make sure your insurance motorist coverage it saves lots. So thank you.
Yeah, you protected, and I feel more secure now that you evaluated my insurance, graded, and I protected. So many of us are naive when it comes to when we purchase either a vehicle, a motorcycle, an e-bike, or anything like those. Anything with a motor on it, we will get on the internet and we'll just go for the cheapest insurance possible.
Well, yeah, and then you select the app, and the apps are designed to people correct. A whole another. Hey, one more thing. I know I'm kind of on fire today.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Next week I'm going to be a little preview, but I've recently done some research related to people that think they have automatic self-driving cars, and they rely on all of the uses of automatic cruise control. For example, automatic braking is not automatic braking. It is emergency braking, and you shouldn't rely on it.
See, my car.
The other day I had a situation that I found out where some people that I found out about were literally operating their luxury vehicle and using that technology to brake rather than their foot. Sorry.
Let me ask you something, because with
lazy asses.
With my car has what they call a braking system, an early warning system.
Right.
So it will tell me when, before I change lanes, if there's a car in my blind spot, it will beep. If I'm following it too close to another car, it will automatically slow my car down. But that doesn't leave me to eat a sandwich behind the steering wheel and rely on that warning system.
What it doesn't do is it does not counter laws of physics. Okay, I'm sorry, but if you're going 75 miles and you're driving at night and you're going on the highway, that speed limit law, you're approaching a light and I'll just kind of chill out, listen to my music and text while I'm driving.
Right.
And I'm going to plow into these people at a light. Then bottom line, that is a safety feature.
Look at my emergency safety computer. It's my emergency computer safety feature, so it keeps the sun off the computer so it doesn't get overheated.
Oh my gosh! So my sign blew. It's the whole thing. So bottom line is, it's a safety feature. Do not rely on it to operate a safe vehicle. Not a brake. Use your foot.
Yes.
Pay attention.
Glenn, I want to thank you once again. I want to thank Lawson Law Wolfpack. If you're uninsured or you don't know insurance, give Glenn Lawson and the Biker Wolfpack a call at 737 the Wolf, 7 the Wolf, and they will do an evaluation tomorrow learning that you're covered.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
you'll feel a lot better moving on. You'll feel a lot better that you're covered, and the person, God forbid, that gets hurt is covered as well. Have to deal with lawsuits or losing things you love because you failed to spend an extra $15 on the proper insurance, because it's not really much more.
Well, the bottom line is you should this and not eat Taco Bell at 2 a.m. That's my point. Peace out.
And thank you so much.
Not that I've ever done that.
Lawson Law, Wolfpack, and Glenn Lawson Law, injury attorneys. If
Appreciate
you
y'all.
make
Thank
sure
you. Keep it local. This type of event like this is where it's at, y'all.
All right.
Thanks.
Glenn,
Appreciate
thanks so much, brother.
Thank you.
If you have the Biker Wolfpack on your side, man, 737-WOLF. That's 737-WOLF. We're going to take a quick break, cool down this a little bit. Apple's looking like Miss Saigon right there, holding an umbrella over it. And we'll be back after this wonderful song.
I've been through heartaches, I felt the heartbreak. I know what real pain feels like. There are no words to describe how it feels. Whiskey will do tonight. Don't even judge me, you don't know me. Jesus knew me for so long. Even in bad times, I found the good times living this country song. Whiskey and Jesus, they ain't the same. Whiskey just numbs the pain, but with Jesus it'll last a longer time, more than just one day. And whiskey and Jesus, they ain't the same. Whiskey just numbs the pain, but with Jesus it'll last a longer time, more than just one day. Bottle of whiskey on my bedside table, Bible sits on the bed. Guess I'll be drinking a few glasses then, read what the scripture says. If you want an answer, get on your knees, see what he'll do for you. He can move mountains and calm the sea. He'll do the same for you. Whiskey and Jesus, they ain't the same. Whiskey just numbs the pain, but with Jesus it'll last a longer time, more than just one day. And whiskey and Jesus, they ain't the same. Whiskey just numbs the pain, but with Jesus it'll last a longer time, more than just one day. But with Jesus it'll last a longer time, more than just one day.
All right, welcome back to the 99% Radio Network here at Hops and Props for the annual Hops and Props Craft Beer Festival to support the Fort Worth Aviation Museum. I am Capel, man, with Get In Small Town America. What's going on, Zach?
This has been an amazing day. You know, hard to believe that this is here 11 years. First time to ever come part of
It's
it.
a little gem.
This has just been we're storytellers. That's what we do at Small Town America, and just the stories. It's amazing.
You did today. I mean, what did you eat? I mean, you met so many veterans, and the helicopters keep. Man, these helicopter rides.
You got helicopter rides, and I are inside of an airplane over there. You guys drink inside the plane. No, I mean, many people from the we have a young lieutenant in the air power or civil force, young Marines. I think right here by the tent right here, volunteering to help.
There you go, some right there. I mean, those kids are probably 12 years old.
Most of them started 12. It's amazing found that these guys, you know, the with the young Marines, 40 years. Not only did he serve as a Marine, but when he got out, he became a teacher. Now he's got this group of young men and women laying the foundations for not. That's what we were just talking about. It's not just laying a foundation; it's just regular good human being.
You know, I'm getting to the age, Zach, where I'm at the get off my lawn age, you know?
Well, and I was just talking, there's another guy who walked up, he loved your shirt.
Yes.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul standing there, he walked over, he goes, hey, I love y'all's shirt, I love your patriotism. And he was just telling me that they had to drag him out. He's gotten to, he doesn't want to go out and want to go deal with people because of where we're a nation. To see us in our patriotism shirts just brought a glory to him, but then to be able to come here, and we're not asking anybody to face what your religion, who you voted. We're drinking some, learning some history.
Listen to out in the back.
We got music playing. Yeah. We're learning our history of our military and our Air Force, and then to the yellow shirts. Over 50 yellow shirt volunteers. Then with the cadets and young Marines, another 50 or so that are all volunteering.
Let me ask something. With the young Marines and the young Air Force, the kids, the aviation, Pat, and the military guard, it inspires me. You know, because we bad shit, the mainstream media. Judge everybody, and we say, "Oh, this world is falling apart." But then you see like kids that are past, you know, wearing the white and blue and volunteering it. It really inspires me.
It is, and we want to thank. We don't want to get into political stuff or politics and all of that, but you think about these third world countries and these other countries. This is don't want you. Able to gather in a public place, have some beer, have some fun, have conversations.
Right. Conversation, freedom.
Yeah. Freedom. That's basically it. Freedom. Freedom just to have a good time. We're here. We're talking about all of this proceeds is going to the Fort Worth Aviation Museum. Government funded. It's not us. This is all put together by private collectors. Somebody that maybe had bought a World War II plane and it's like, I want it out there for the public to come and see. And this fundraiser is all together. That's where the funds go.
Well, you know, just jumping off that for 1 second, because I want to jump onto you for a second, Zach. You know, and the 99 with Small Town America, you creator, right?
Well, I guess that's what they call it.
Yeah. We're content creators.
Right.
We are able to go onto social media. We are able to develop a platform, bring certain aspects of life to others that enjoy that. And if it wasn't for our military personnel in this country, we would not be able to have that.
Well,
freedom to be able to.
Right. Well, and that's one of the reasons that I ride with and love promoting your motto, kind. It doesn't kind. And I get pressed on all the is because I do talk about God, country, and freedom and all that. There's a algorithm that they just don't want that out there. I don't care. I'm going to continue to come to events like this to tell the story. And hey, we have these freedoms, America, as Americans, and I to like it. You want to comment on it? You want to share? Please, they get it out. If you don't, we'll sports talk.
Well, now I'm going to compliment you. You like our motto of, if you could be anything, just be calm. And I like your motto of just get in the small town America, just get in the truck. Because what you told me back today was getting in a truck and visiting small town America. Learning about others, learning those actually strive and hard and build this country. Not only, and you do a lot of stuff with the people, but do a lot of stuff with the, you hit all little, those parts of them people don't see all the time.
Well, listen, I grew up now.
Sounds like a song.
Well, there is. Jason, you got put it try small town.
Yeah.
But I grew up in those deals. There was or anything because that story, whatever you did, was going to beat you home. Because
then your parents are going to beat you,
and your parents are going to beat you. But it was all about country and family and love for one another. Whether we, man, anytime, and it always amazes that when a disease, how the boots on the ground in the small communities come together.
Yep. Look what's happening in Oklahoma. Just got hit with an F the other day, and these together. They didn't care who you voted for. They didn't care what you dressed in. They didn't care with. They banded together as human beings and brought humanity.
Well, it's started this whole. It started out as just kind of a little ha-ha.
Okay.
We had the little ha-ha moment of American Cowboy bringing in that true grit mentality of the same way one another. We don't care. The way of life is amazing because the guy that's pulling the rope is paying. The guy that's on the road is your biggest competitor. The guy that's feeding against, and he's right there. It's a community, just like with the tornado. What did you see? You see farmers and ranchers pay and feed and horse supplies, fencing supplies, and loading trucks and water and whatever we can get down there just to get the people through the next day.
Yep.
Seeing these here, the thing that we try to suppress, the main street media tries to suppress, is that hope for a future, that hope for a new generation. And when you come out and see these kids wearing their cap in their American flag, seeing them talking to these kids who are, I sit and talk with those over there at the Civil Patrol, what they're doing with drone technology.
Oh my God, yes.
These kids, and just think, you and I, we can go purchase a TikTok drone for next to, we get the online class at this little turnaround. Guys are doing search and rescue missions. These kids are 13, the knowledge at 12 and 13 because of what they're learning on their drone. They're in Oklahoma right now to use their drone technology to save lives.
Yep.
This is the future. This is our future.
Yep.
And no problem in the truck and going where they're needed.
That is such a point, Zach, because once again, I say I'm that age where or media makes you feel like lost. See these kids with stories, uplifts you. It more wins your sales. It says, you know what? We percent bad shit news. It's small town America, the 99 motorcycle man. These networks, these podcasts online uplift, inspire, rejuvenate, and the best of people.
Right.
You know, and it's all about, it's highlighting those who, highlighting who work hard. It's highlighting the kids, the families, the helicopters, the warplanes, our veterans, our first responders. It's saying people out there that still have faith and are willing to be kind.
Right. Well, it is, and that's both sides of the fence, as far as media, because they all suppress a certain what they can get away with or what they can do.
They want to
doom. They want that doom and gloom, and here, American Cowboy again. Whether it's the road, the biker, whether it's our military, we all still have that founding duty to serve our country, serve man, and that's what it's all about. Just help one another.
Yeah.
What does it matter? At the end of the day, what does it really matter?
Right.
All here dealing with gas prices,
and we're here for a short. You know what? Life is the shortest
time never get back. We back, a fire or disaster comes, we can never rebuild the time we have with one another. The time that we can have, time like 11. We were just talking with some of the guys that were here when it first started. We were even just saying this. You were over in that. Now you're side of the fence, and just see this thing grow and grow and grow.
This is only my here. It's Pitbull North, and she brought this to me. And said, this is an amazing event, and by walking through the gates, you can feel the of everybody. You know what? And when you look at it, and I'm going to be 100% blunt, is that we have members of probably GQ and whatever it is. We have different national, different political standards. No one's protesting. No one's screaming. Everyone's enjoying craft beer. He goes, that one bird out there. Yeah, nobody cares who you slept with last night. Nobody cares who you voted for. This is all about a good time and living kind within the community.
Well, in the same way, in front of us here, 17 different craft breweries,
right,
all by side. Great, all competitors. Buy our beer, drink our beer, do our. Are they arguing
No.
and fighting? Oh, everybody's in line. There's nobody pushing it. Everybody's having a conversation and do it. In fact, coming up, I'm going to get out of there and do it. But this is what these events. What I love coming out here. That's why small town America in the truck. We don't know where we're going or who we're going to see. We just want to hear the stories. Yeah, Jim. Earlier. Here's a guy that when we first said, hey, why don't you step over and do 99%? He goes, oh, I'm not into that. Open that conversation. He pulled up here like he was a professional.
Yes.
And this is what we have to encourage, and this is what makes these events and why we need to get it. We have so many of our Vietnam veterans now that are holding on to stories, history that needs to be told. Number only for their mental get it out. We need to hear those stories, and that's what these events are about.
Yep.
Get in your community to be kind and sit and listen to the stories and give these guys opportunity to open the story. Paul, come over. Loved our shirts. Wait,
Yep.
I got a whole from his father, his grandfather, what military life is.
Then talk about it.
I'd love to open it up. Hey, we got 3 wild come.
We got Patty Bond, Booty under the cat. So
I don't know who out there. I'm right now on this side of the. Hey, Chris just jumped up in there in front of my big belly. I was going to take a picture. Big belly got in front of.
This side of the camera is only for only.
Is that it? Over there.
That's our only.
All right.
And I feed.
Well, we need ratings to go up. Crystal, will you show it? Will you show our rating to go on your feet?
We're gonna take a sponsor, and then we're gonna Patty Von May, aka 3-1 right after this.
Biker Wolfpack Law is a safety organization founded by myself alongside Robert Howell with the primary focus of motorcycle safety, advocacy for injured bikers, and just general protection for those injured while riding motorcycles in the great state of Texas. Motorcyclists have all of the safety information they need, all of the legal information they need, and frankly, if needed, that full-blown legal advocacy in times of injury through no fault of their own.
Okay. I think we're right now. Hey, sorry.
You're live.
Didn't know that we were still on commercial. My bad. So we are still having some problems. I have Matt here with Three Wide Brewery. This is our time meeting.
At least, yeah.
At least. Three Wide. It's up in my neck of the woods. They're right next to this. And they have one of my favorite summer beers, Summer Dream. So tell us a little bit.
Three Wide. So Three Wide, we've been open for just a little over 2 years now. In fact, we just anniversary on of March here. So we've got a huge. If anyone remembers that hole, so that was my first dream, and that brewery had 8 taps, and everything was there and out. Well, the place is much bigger. We've got 30 taps. 30.
Oh my god.
10 up.
I have not been upstairs. I have not been upstairs yet.
You should
I
try
should.
upstairs.
I
Yes.
love going there because it's a big kind of warehouse
Hey guys, it's Sideshow with the 99% Radio Network. We lost our internet connection on the computer. We will be back momentarily with 3 Wide. Just give us a few minutes. Stay tuned, man. This is excellent content. We got some great stuff going on. We're going to have 3 Wide coming in. Let us just reestablish our base connection, and we will be back. Please like, share. We are here at the Fort Worth Aviation Museum the 11th annual Hops for Props Craft Beer Fest, and to support our veterans, our first responders, and the Aviation Museum. We'll be back very shortly, so stay tuned. All right, we are back, man. Thank you. Cynthia, technician, back. Got us back on live. All right, bringing wide and
Zach stole them for a little bit.
oh, okay. And
So,
we're gonna be with three.
I'll bring him in.
Let's put this somewhere where it doesn't overheat.
And you can finish the interview. So
Huh?
Yeah. It's hot.
It's getting hot.
It's hot.
You know, it's texture, man. It changes. Woo!
It's getting hot.
Yeah. So we
And I'm
are.
wearing like polyester or something.
Yeah.
Vintage, and it's fine.
But man, what
Still
do you think
packed.
so far, man?
It's still packed. People are still. I mean, still beer flowing. And a couple breweries kind of ran out, but most of them.
They ran out.
I think one did.
Wow.
Because I mean, one.
Yeah.
They run out.
Yeah.
But 3 of the coconut. It's tropical something. It's got coconut in it. We just went to get more.
Are we not in here?
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling it.
Let me pull away from Zach. Oh yeah. Can you give me another touch? Back live. Hey, welcome, Matt.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, man? Matt,
Doing pretty good.
we got Matt 3 Wide here. Matt, 3 Wide has been part of this festival for how many years?
Well, Free Wide, this is our second year at the festival, but I've been coming here for a lot longer than that. I think I was here the very early, back when I was with Rabbit Hole.
Oh, okay. Now 3 Wide is located right here in Fort.
That's right. Barely. We're in Denton. How far north we are.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. But we are in the city of Fort Worth.
It is the city of Fort Worth. That border. Yeah. So you got the best of both worlds right there. That is an amazing area. When the races here, NASCAR's here, you guys are crazy busy.
Not. These are actually our slowest ones.
Really?
It has if the city is moving traffic in and out of the race. It makes it really to get to our the week leading up pace, the weekend, the week before. That's usually pretty good, and that's actually just about what we're about to enter here this next week.
That's right. Matt, tell us a little about 3 Wide. Once again, free craft beer company here. I thank you guys tremendously for supporting not only the Fort Worth Aviation Museum, but for our veterans, our responders, past, present. And this is one thing that I like about companies is that you guys are community based, and that's what I love about it. Is it's community brewery. All your employees, everybody works within one of these breweries, a server, a wait staff, whatever it is. They all have that kindness to give back to the community, and it's not so much corporate, it's those big corporate things. It's more, hey, we're here for you.
Right. Well, we're all here.
Yeah.
All of us are from here, and we support. And that all of it, all of this is we're a part of it. It's important and it's it because of checking a box or hey, look at how generous we are.
Right.
No, we do it because we want to. Not because we want to. We want to be here. We want to do this. We want to meet these people. We want to support these things.
Authentic.
Yeah, these are things that are important to us because and here matters.
It's 100. I haven't met a craft beer company yet that has not given more under the radar. You guys fly way under the radar. You do your thing, and nobody highlights you. You always see the big core company saying what these craft beer companies are mom and pop. They're privately owned. They provide for the community. They provide for the the many community projects through where they live in, which I love because they provide a great service, great beer, great atmosphere, kid friendly on every place that you have, and employees part of the is what I like.
Absolutely.
You know, have a say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I've got a team that we brought in. I can't hold the beer.
Right.
And so brought in an amazing team of brewers that I want them to have the ability to do their thing. I'm not going to hire somebody and then tell them how to do their job. Why would I do that? I need to know how to do the job better than I do. Let them teach me something.
That's right.
And they do every day. And that's what's the team that I've got is I've got a team of experts that are focused on making the best beer possible, not because they have to, because they want to, because that's therefore want to do. That's why they're there.
And what I like about what, and you kind of touched on it, when we look at some of the corporate beer companies, it's one way and that's it. Because obviously what I like about the craft beer company is that if Bob, the beer crafter, has an idea, as the goes with it, wow, this is my creation.
Yeah. Well, and beyond that, I like a lot of different kinds of beer.
Yes,
but I don't like the beer. There's some, and when one of our brewers comes up with with a harebrained idea, I'm thinking, okay, that's an idea. And we try it, and it might not be my thing, but it may be somebody else's. We'll sell out of it. I mean, there's that we've done that. Some of our best-selling beers, they're personal favorite, but somebody loves that.
And that's what I love about is the variety of options the public has. Because we all have the buds. We like different things. Some like IPA, some like a little fruitier drink, some like a little sugar. We all have different tastes. And when you walk in a 3-wide, and I can go to the 3-wide and go, well, I'm looking for something to pair with, say, crawfish or a steak or a hamburger, or a heavier beer or a lighter beer or ale. Your staff will pair me with what I like or what they like.
You name it, we've got it, and our staff is excited to come up with those pairings. And that's about it. Is if I liked beer that was on the tap, I'd be missing out on a lot of different types of beer that are out there. We want to make sure that we've got something for everybody. The serving staff and the bar staff is to come up with some really interesting pairing concepts that I never would have come up with.
Right.
But it's not free reign to experiment with these things. We're better and stronger for it. Different combinations, different options, beyond even we set out to do. It just expands and grows beyond the original plan because we've got that creative license to be able to.
And that's what's great about the craft is that you're able to tap into everybody and everybody's tastes and everybody's originality and find what, because again, we are all different.
That's right.
We all like something different. And when you can tap into someone's and make it work. Not all crafts will work, but someone's craft works. You're like, person right feels like, hey, that company gave me that.
No.
That's Right. I had a idea in that. And it gives that person a sense of belonging. It makes a great company. That's what builds when you have employees that can contribute instead of just being line workers. You know
what to do. Okay, here's
we all have a job to do. You guys offer the aspect to create, and that's what I think a lot of people need in employment is part of something to say, I had a hand in that. Well, I'm just a bartender, but I had a hand in meeting. They and that's that's the fire of a good company. Not just the CEO going, oh, it's my no way.
No, I mean, I've got ideas, but only one person. Lots of people have ideas. They all deserve to be heard.
It's
all deserve but they all deserve
to be heard, and that's what I'll ask for is just to be heard. And you know, some may suck. You know, but we're not going to make a shit beer. You know, but we you know, if heard, they're more stay with that company, promote that company, be faithful to that company, and help that expand. If the bosses, people at the company, just and that's what all this craft beer. And you are providing a great workplace, a great atmosphere, not only for employees, but for the people around walk in, because it overflows when you see an employee who's happy, makes that customer happy.
Yeah.
More of a drinking experience, more of a entertainment experience. It makes purchasing a beer and enjoying the atmosphere so much better, right?
Yeah. And that it circles back around to providing that customer experience.
Right. And, you know, I feel a lot of corporations have that in their brands, but not the craft beer. I've never seen an unhappy, and I've walked into many craft beer places, and even this, and from servers to greeters to anybody, I've really anybody that was disrespectful or angry, or they've always been uplifted. And now I see why, because it's people like yourself give everybody the opportunity.
And that's one of the wonderful things about the industry, about beer in general and craft beer in particular. I mean, beer makes people happy. That's why we drink it. That's why we make it.
Of course.
And I make beer.
I've been drinking a lot. You know how happy I am?
Yeah. So, you know, I make beer. Beer makes people happy. Therefore, my job is to make people happy. What better job could there be than that? And the way we go about doing that is to make sure that we do everything we can to give people that experience.
So, 3 Wide, how long has 3 Wide been in existence?
A little over 2 years.
Over 2 years.
So our tap room has been open 2 years this past March. We started brewing the previous November, so we had to fill the taps before we could open, right?
Okay.
So it was 2023, November 2023 is when we started brewing beer. And then in March of 24 is when we opened our doors. And a little bit over 2 years now.
Is this one of those beer companies that started, like most of them, in their garage, just mixology and trial and error?
Through a circuitous route. So my first brewery was Rabbit Hole Brewing.
Okay.
So we opened that, and that was very much started in the garage and kind of built it up from there. We were a bunch of homebrewers with a dream.
Okay.
Which is where so many breweries got their start. And we were doing well for a while, and then around 2019 or so, it got to a point where we were not positioned right. The market was booming and exploding, and we were not at a good location. Basically, we're too small, and we couldn't the way that we needed to. So we ended up closing and retooling, and and we couldn't have picked a better time to close down for a couple of years, because that was 2020 and 2021.
COVID, no one's going out.
Right. So, when I closed the brewery, my intent there was, okay, I'm going to spend the next year or two basically working from home, doing consulting and planning. Little did I know that the entire rest of the planet was going to be doing that as well. But that was what my plans were already. So we started planning on 3 Wide Brewing in 2020.
How do we come up with the name 3 Wide?
3 Wide. So 3 Wide is a racing term. It's,
I was to ask. I'm gonna say, hey, they're coming around turn 3 wide.
That is where it's from. And we looked for. I think we looked at 200 different names, and they were all taken. we intend to go, at some point. We'd like to. We don't want to box ourselves into. Oh, we picked a great name and we went regional, and okay, now we can't sell in New Mexico because there's a brewery that's already there.
Gotcha.
So we needed clearance of the name all over. We just went through name after name after name after name after name. Find one. Finally, we settled on, well, we're right next to the Motor Speedway. What do we got here? And so we went with 3 Wide, which conveniently we have to be located on 3 Wide Drive. Makes it really easy to find us.
Yes.
Just Google 3 Wide and Google that on Google Maps. You're going to find it.
You're there.
Right smack on the road.
It was
so
perfect.
there.
It was a perfect matchup.
That's right.
And for you NASCAR fans out there, when those cars are 3 wide, it is a fight to the finish.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. Yeah. It's exhilarating. You never want to see them all stretched out. You want to see them fighting, and I think that's what your beer brings. It brings that fight, that excitement. Anytime you take a sip or you walk into your location and you feel that 3 wide excitement, man.
That's right.
Like a NASCAR driver.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Built for speed. What are some of your flavors that are big sellers?
Big sellers. So, right now today at our tent right over there, we've got a few of our big sellers. The one of our top sellers of all time is the Tropic Groove. It's a hazy IPA made with coconut.
Ooh.
And so it comes across almost like a pina colada. It's very tropical.
Poolside type of cocktail.
Very poolside. Yeah, that's a summer beer. And we're getting into summer weather, so this is the season for it. We sell, I think, is our number 1 seller at this point. We sell a lot of that.
Wow.
It is available in cans as well as on draft in everywhere. Pretty much, there's lots of places you can find that one. We've got over there also is the Heart of Glass Brown Ale. It's another one of our top sellers. It's American Brown Ale.
Okay.
That one won a medal in the Great American Beer Festival a couple years ago in its American American Brown category. And then the third one we've got over there is the Top Dead Center. It's our party lager. It's a beer to drink. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not true. But we have that in cans. We got that in cans in the back. If you want one of those, we can give that to you. What we've got on draft is Tres Ojos.
Ooh, okay.
Tres Ojos, that's brand new for us. That is our Mexican lager. We put a lot of love into this Mexican lager. It's you think of it's just a lager, whatever.
Is it heavy?
No, not at all. It's a nice, bright, easy drinking. It uses white corn rather than the yellow corn that a lot of breweries use, which gives it a little bit of a more nuanced, not as sweet flavor, but it's still got that slight corn and light body to it. And then on top of that, we've got a decoction process that we put it through that pulls even more layers out of the malt and just gives it a really rich, subtle backbone, yet still being a nice, crisp, refreshing beer. That's actually what I was drinking before I finished it, so now I don't have any more. I gotta go get some more. That one's brand new, and we just released it in cans about a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
We were trying to get it to as many places as we could in time for Cinco de Mayo, which is coming up here in a week.
Yeah. Now the process of brewing a craft beer from start to finish, it's probably intense, right? So like, I don't know too much. So educate me on age and how long does it take, and
sure.
What, like from the moment you come up with a flavor, or what's the process?
So, it can take anywhere from a day to a month to come up with a flavor and a recipe, just depending on how inspired we are. But we'll come up with something, a concept, an idea. Sometimes we'll tweak on something we've done before. Sometimes it's something brand new. The actual brewing process is a day.
Okay.
So it takes it from we've got through 2 systems, a 30-barrel system and a 5-barrel system. The 5-barrel does all of our smaller batches, taproom only stuff. And then the 30-barrel, much larger system, anything going into cans into distribution, that's what we've used for that one.
Now you do all your canning on premise?
Yes,
on premise.
All of our packaging, canning, kegging, brewing, fermenting, all of it is done on premise.
I'm getting my picture because my age, the Laverne and Shirley, the Hoffen, the brewery company,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you got one of
But-
those. You got one of those.
Oh, the canning system is just mesmerizing to watch.
I
The
bet.
cans
I
go
bet.
through the twist rinse and they
It's
fill
got to be
around the
so
thing.
cool.
It's great. And so we do that. We run that once or twice a week now, canning beer. Let's see. So, how long does it take? Yeah. So it goes into the fermenters and sits there usually a couple of weeks. Some a little bit longer, but most of them we can turn in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then it goes to package after that. We carbonate it. We'll run it through a centrifuge in order to get all the solids out. Then we carbonate it, and then we package it either in kegs or cans. And into the cold room it goes, and waits until someone
The gold
buys
room
it from us.
goes to the gold room.
The cold room, yes.
The cold room. Oh,
The
I
cold
thought-
room, yeah. Yeah.
I thought you said the gold room. I was
The
like,
gold room,
oh
no.
yeah, the gold room. That's where we store all our prized possessions.
The cold room.
room.
It's named that because it's cold.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we're not very creative on the name of
So
that one.
I mean, there's a lot that goes into this. A lot of people involved in it. It's the team goes from the bottling, the canning,
Mm-hmm.
the canning to the development. How many? Just you must employ hundreds of people.
No, actually,
Really?
like our entire production department is 7 people,
Wow.
including me. Yeah, and I
Wow.
don't actually do that much producing anymore. I'm just kind of conducting the
There you
circus.
go.
as it were.
Okay, yeah, you go with it because you
yeah.
have trust in your people.
That's right.
That's
right.
See, and that's the main thing. You don't micromanage. You're like, okay, I have trust in my people. That's good.
They know what they're doing. I don't need to tell them what to do.
There you
I
go.
need to tell them what to do, just not how to do it. They know how to do it.
So you have different divisions, and the canning process, is that all automated or pretty much? or-
Semi-automated. It takes 2 people, sometimes 3, to run the canning line. Basically, we've got a really talented packaging manager who's able to keep all of the machinery working simultaneously.
like our IT girl
Yeah,
that came
right.
here to do it.
That's to
Yeah.
come in, okay, all the pieces have to work at the same time
Yep.
in order for this to be successful, and it is. And then we've got 1 or 2 people doing pack out, just basically collecting, putting empty cans into the front of the machine and pulling the finished 6-packs out the back end and putting them on a pallet.
Now distribution to local stores.
Yeah, that is, we do that as well. We've got self-distribution throughout the entirety of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And so if you buy a 6-pack of our beer, or if you buy a pint of it anywhere in the Metroplex, we delivered that beer to that place.
Wow. So I mean, it's amazing to learn so much about craft beer because there is a lot that goes into it. I have really actually got away from the corporate beers, and I'm more into the craft beers because of not only the authenticity of your beers, but your messages that you give to the community. I love how community-based you are, what you guys all give back. I love everything about it. Every brewery I've walked into, greeted with a smile. I love what you do for your employees, and it builds corporate America to a community point. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
When you're there because you want to be there, it
Yes.
shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
And our customers want to be there because it shows.
Yeah, and that's what I love about you, and I want to thank you so much for being here today, supporting and just doing what you do.
Oh, we're gonna keep doing it.
All right, brother.
Thanks so
I
much.
appreciate it. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, man.
Thank you.
All
Great,
right.
great being on here.
Same here. Keep doing. I'm going to be over to your booth in a couple minutes.
I'll give you all 3 of those beers and maybe a few others we've got in the back.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you,
Cheers.
brother.
Thanks.
Cheers.
It's
Oh, you're empty.
but yeah.
Yeah, it is what
There's
it
a
is.
few drops. There we go. Thanks.
All right, man. That was Matt with 3 Wide. They are located right behind the Texas Motor Speedway. What an amazing craft beer. It's an amazing business. Once again, we can't reiterate enough on each and every one of these craft beer companies. You meet the CEOs, you meet the bosses,
The beer masters,
the beer
craft
masters. Pipple, everybody's happy who works for these companies.
You can't be angry when you make beer.
Right. But
It's like, have you met a bad dispensary owner? No.
but every one of them is out there supporting the community. They just they're happy
they
to
all
be
do
there.
like
They're happy
community
to be
work.
there.
They all do
they're
like
happy to
host
be there.
charity events. They're all about being in the community and bringing the community in. I know we talked to a few breweries. They do like their karaoke nights, their trivia nights. There's one that has a running club on a Tuesday, and then
Wow.
they drink beer. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my god, that sounds great, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah.
sounds fantastic.
I'm not running. I'm just gonna watch and drink beer.
Can we do a video game like beer night? I'm in. Just kidding.
Man, so far, what's your overall opinion of this?
Well, I never can complain about Hops and Props. Anywhere where there's a bunch of breweries together, I'm always going to enjoy myself. And I can't believe I've not enjoyed the food yet because I've been drinking all the beer. But
Yeah.
the food looks amazing. I've seen people come out with crawfish, which I keep smelling.
We were at the Brotherhood for the Fallen.
Those were lobsters.
Those were huge. Did you see any of those crawfish over there? Were they?
I
they were that
actually
big?
haven't seen. I was talking to one of my buddies. He said that there has been people eating them, but me sitting over here.
I just don't know how big they are. If they were the same lobsters, because someone told me that crawfish season now, the crawfish are a lot bigger now. But as the season progresses,
Well, it depends
they get
on
a
where
little
you
smaller.
get it from too.
Oh, okay,
we don't know
okay.
where we're. I mean, it depends on where you get it from. It's a science. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
But yeah, distribution. How much they brought. It's all the things. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. I say
I
one.
think you
8.
got the one over there too. What is that?
Yeah.
5 points. 5 points. 5 points.
Looks like Hawaiian something.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That means there's like the sweet meat. To me, that means like sweet pineapple, like pork.
Yes. You see this guy in a flight suit? Is it a guy or? Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I think he actually came off the plane. I don't think that's a costume.
Yeah, that doesn't look like a costume. Come here for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, you.
Can we ask you some questions? Did you literally come off the plane?
You were there, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? Do you want to
come
have
on,
an interview?
Come on, sit down. Pipple, you want to grab it? You grab the interview. Yeah, because you're on flight deck down, man.
I'm on flight deck. I
I'm
got my
loving it.
flight
I'm loving it.
attendant.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You sit right there. Alrighty.
So hey, stranger.
Hey.
So you just got on the 99% radio network.
Well, I'm happy
So
to
we're
be here.
interviewing a bunch of people. We saw you walk by in your full flight suit, helmet and all. Tell us why you're dressed up or what's
Well-
going on. Are you literally in a plane or is this for the costume?
This is for the event specifically.
Okay.
I started out, I've been collecting this thing over about 3 years now.
Nice.
I started out with the helmet I found in an antique shop, and then, yeah, by all means.
There you
And,
go.
Over the years, I found Omaha's Army Surplus, which is
Omaha's
like
Army Surplus. Okay.
about 15 minutes down the road here in Fort
Ooh, I
Worth.
need to
It's
check
a
that out.
Massive detriment to my wallet. And aside from the helmet, everything else came from there.
I love this. I mean, you got everything going on here. I mean, to the buckles and everything.
Yeah.
So is this your first time in Hops and Props or you come here
Not at all.
often? You
Been
come here
about
often.
4 years now.
Hey! 4 years. This is my
Yes.
4th year as
Oh,
well.
lovely.
Yeah, the Battling Betties, this is what we do. And then our podcast is 99%. So I love all this. What makes you keep coming back every year?
It's the people.
It's the
100% the people.
I believe that.
I don't know if you've seen me out there, if you've taken a lap around the area, but typically you'll find me sitting on a bench, stark rigid as a mannequin.
Are you one of those and then you scare everybody when they
one of
will
those,
come up? I love
You
that.
get the mask up here, then you get the visor down here. Between that, you just can't see anything. So they come up, they accost me in various ways. They get a photo,
Yes.
and then I spook them.
I love that. I've seen those TikTok. You get like a little TikTok video of you like scaring everybody. That's
I
what
thought
needs to
about
happen. I love that. So I mean, like, is it hot? Obviously, I mean, it's what 90 degrees out right now.
Just
It's
about,
gotta
yeah.
feel pretty hot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot
But
nicer than you
doable.
might think.
But I mean, that's what they wore.
yeah.
I mean, that's what they
It's-
wore.
it's
They
all
had to
original.
go through the elements, and that's what they wore to be. And imagine that they're wearing that in a cockpit, which I imagine is super hot.
Air-conditioned cockpit.
Air conditioning. Oh, but
Yeah.
is it what era are we, or what era? Like, what year are we talking about in the?
So this would be 1980s.
Okay, so
roughly.
they had air conditioning in the 80s in the cockpit.
They had air conditioning roughly in the late 50s to early 60s when they started
That
pressurizing
early?
the cockpit. Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking that would be something like later, but yeah, I mean, I think that would be important having air conditioning because I've been in one plane in a jet, and the air conditioning went out.
Oh.
It was like the worst 30 minutes of my life. So, air conditioning, so it's breathable, and it's all from, you said what era again? What year? 80s?
It's roughly 1980s. If you watch Top Gun, pretty much
So
anything you
this
see on them
is-
will be on me.
All right, awesome. Are you with a program, or you just kind of like to do this on your, like a hobby?
I'm independent. I do a little reenacting. It's I'm just on my own for the most part.
I love this. I love the passion of like getting into aviation. So are you looking into getting into aviation like as a pilot or something as you get older? I'm assuming you're young.
Well, I'm 20.
Okay, well, so you could, yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather was a jet engine mechanic in Vietnam, and
Oh,
my
okay.
uncle was a jet engine mechanic in Desert Storm.
Okay.
So
that's
the
where the
pipeline is
passion
there.
came.
Yeah.
I get that. I love that. So have you seen a lot of other young people kind of get involved into like
I'd say
aviation? And I think this event kind of brings that out.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of the young
100%.
people. I love that. And tell me your name again.
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Well, it was awesome to meet you.
Nice to meet you
And
as
I
well.
love all of this. If you could, we have a camera right out there. If you can get out there and kind of show us your outfit. Because you guys have to see the work and dedication this young man has put into this. He has gone, Rob, yeah. He has collected all of this. So he has collected all of this from the Army surplus stores and all that. He's done all this on his own. I love that. You look fantastic, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on. Oh, don't forget your popsicle.
Yeah, you don't want to forget. You don't want to forget that aviation ice. This yours?
Yes.
All right.
No, I thought he was like in a flight program. He actually collects a young man, which I noticed like we've seen like older men, they'll collect memorabilia or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's like in his 20s. He decided to go out. His dad was a
Vietnam?
Desert Storm mechanic on airplanes. And then maybe he did see Vietnam.
I thought he said Vietnam.
He said
I
Vietnam.
thought-
There was two
I could have been
wars.
wrong.
So grandfather and dad were in the army, and they worked on aviation in the war, and that's what got him introduced to that. As a young man, I love seeing a young adult, young man, young kid my age, fascinated with the army and
Did
military.
you just say your age?
I said my son's age. Maybe I did. I don't know. There's a lot of hair blonde. I don't know what I'm saying right now. But no, like
You look his age. You look 20. You look 25. You do. You are a stunning 20. And rocking your stewardess outfit.
damn straight. I'm ready to take this ponytail off though.
You know,
Polyester in Texas heat does
going
not
back.
work.
What was his name? Yes.
Yes.
All right. His name was Yes. But does it inspire you to see some of these young kids, as young as 10 and
Absolutely.
11 years old, dressed in a military garb,
Yes.
and really proudly supporting our military veterans?
You're in the camera. If you want to be in the camera, baby, you can be right there. My husband didn't realize there was a camera hanging out in the
Well,
front.
it's right at his crotch
And then
level.
that's my buddy Aaron. Hey, Ron.
So.
It's my son's best friend.
All right.
Second child, I do.
Second
I
child.
think he's
child.
staying at my house tonight.
Yep.
Okay, well, give me 5 minutes and we'll talk. You're leaving? You're leaving me? Okay, that's
All right.
fine.
Go walk the family out. I'll take it from
I'm
here.
not walking anywhere. Do you see my shoes? I get a little air kiss and one woman, I see you at home. But it is, I mean, the weather definitely, I have to say this was probably the hottest hops and props
Yeah.
the past
And,
4 years.
You know, this morning it turned out, I mean, we almost lost our tent. The wind was going. It was.
Is that on camera? Of me grabbing the fucking
Yes,
tent?
yes, and everybody really jumping in to save our tent. Those young Marines, the young Air Civilian Patrol,
Yes. Look at that big
jumped right up, man. They were like, "Yeah, we'll get the tent." But
all
it
the
really turned into
puppies.
a beautiful day.
It did. It's hot as hell, but it's a beautiful day.
We couldn't be in a better spot, and we've seen the helicopters take off. We're getting to see all the birds the warbirds take off. Even the G5s and G6s, those corporate planes, man. It's like, whoo,
Like
who's
a
on that plane?
G6.
Yeah, who's
Like
on
a
that
G6.
plane?
I love it. And then we got Cajun music. I hear Cajun music.
Oh, you
I love me some Creole.
You got to get yourself over to the crawfish.
I know.
So what's
I do.
stopping
I
you?
don't know. Well, hold on. Honey, you need to transfer money to my account. Springer. You think I'm joking.
Springer, she needs crawfish.
I need you to send me some funds. No, seriously. He's laughing like he thinks I'm just being funny for radio.
He's smiling out front, but he's like, ugh,
Yeah,
inside.
he is.
But
Hold on, I gotta say bye real quick. 'Cause
Good,
I gotta
good,
do the
good.
mom thing real quick.
Do the mom thing. You know, it has turned into a whoa. There goes the wind again. Getting these gusts of wind every once in a while. But it has turned out to be a beautiful day here at Hops and Props. This is the 99% Radio Network, sponsored by Glenn Lawson Law and the Biker Wolfpack. They are in the tent right next to us. Come over to our tent, scan the QR code for a chance to win $20,000 towards a new bike or the new bike. Grab some swag, support, share, and be part of this event. It is a community event. So many amazing people here today. Food is really flying everywhere. Are you back?
Yep.
All right. That was a quick goodbye.
No, they're still here. I just had to give the mommy do list.
Oh, yeah. When you get home, clean the house, wipe the floors, do blah, blah. Yep.
No, it's more like, where are you going after? Just kidding. Yeah, I did wear flats this year, though. I know you don't care about that.
I worry about your feet. I worry about your
Well,
feet.
they're the
You know?
money maker.
Not that I have a fetish, but I just worry about your
Apparently
feet.
you do because you keep bringing it up.
You know, it could be something deep down. It could be a deep down fetish that I do have a foot fetish. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. That is so wrong. So wrong.
Tears
on so many
chiming
levels.
in. She's like, what?
But
Well,
once again,
been great.
this has been an honor to be here at Hops and Props for the Fort Worth Aviation Museum. I can't thank everybody enough for being part of this event. The craft brews, from Turning Point to Three Wide to Fort Brewery to Texas' oldest craft brewery. There are so many different breweries. St. Arnold, man, it just goes on and on. And I'll tell you right now, this definitely sparked that I am going to be putting more in my refrigerator. More stuff.
You don't win that one.
But you can go scan that QR code.
$20,000 for your
There
dream
you
bike.
go. Right here. See this lovely lady right there.
We're not a vendor.
We're not a vendor.
I don't think I've been to this one yet.
Well, we'd love to have you if you bring your own.
Yeah. Actually, while you're out there, you can grab us some beers. Come on. Oh, scan that code right there, man, and you have a chance to win the bike.
$20,000 to your
And
dream
talk
bike.
to this lovely lady. She'll take all your information. Boom.
Done. You're in it. All right. We're wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up after that. If they think we're a brewery because of all the cans we have
all
on.
the St. Arnold, all the empty cans we have on the table.
When it's bad when they think we are the ones serving beer. There you go.
Well,
see you later.
I'm gonna call you in a second.
All right.
She heard me.
Once again, we're going to wrap it up. We've been on air for almost 3 hours today. Pipple, it has been exhilarating so far. Still about 2 hours left in this event. Still plenty of beer, plenty of food, plenty of things to see, great music. Come on down to the Fort Worth Aviation Museum here on Ross Avenue in Fort Worth.
And if you can't make it this year, mark your calendar for next April.
Yeah. Lovely people. Great. The simulators, these simulators have been packed all day. From young kids to older, all trying those aviation simulators. There's so much to do here.
It's not just drinking.
Yeah.
There's live music. Yeah. Oh, they're dancing over there, and they're all being cute. I like it.
You like that?
You get the VIP tent, which you get a bunch of special perks being in the VIP.
Yeah, I saw like the wait service,
get a
the
little
whole bit.
koozie thing that holds your glass. That's one thing I saw.
Well,
and then all the vendors behind us, all the food trucks.
All right. Well,
But yeah.
you know what? Let's wrap it up.
We're gonna have to wrap it up because we're getting back in the sun, and this thing's about to overheat.
Yes. Let me find my ending here.
So appreciate y'all. What am I gonna say?
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I had something on my mind.
You had something you were going to say?
I was.
right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Cheers.
Catch us every Wednesday night in the Fishbowl from 3 to 6. Don't forget to check out Motorcycle Mayhem on Monday nights. We have Zach Capel with Small Town America getting in the truck, covering all of our rodeo events and little hidden places throughout the state of Texas. We're going to be introducing soon to the 99% Radio Network a segment called The Little Gem. And that's going to be our little eateries and bars that are out there where the things that you wouldn't normally go to.
Nook.
The Nook. Yeah, we're going to find our little hidden gems out there, like Barrel and Bones. We had Barrel and Bones Tika, who's the GM over there in North Richland Hills. She came to the studio the other day and really schooled us on some of the bourbons that
she
they
sure
have.
did school me on some bourbon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
so check out Barrel and Bones right there in North Richland Hills. That is the prime little gem that we found. The food is phenomenal.
It is. Oh my gosh.
The wait staff provides a great atmosphere, and the drinks are always flowing. And like here at the beer fest, the bourbons, they know everything about the bourbons, so they will fit a bourbon to your palate or to whatever your meal is. They'll pair it correctly.
I think there was even like a root beer bourbon.
Oh yeah. Oh, you like that? Huh? It went that
well,
too
it was
smooth.
dangerous. I don't know if I liked it.
Well,
It was dangerous.
We went out the other day, and I saw the Garrison that she brought, because the Garrison bourbon was really, really smooth. So I want to make sure I have that at my house for a little nightly cocktail. So I learned, and it's nice. So you just don't pick stuff off the shelf.
No.
Go to a connoisseur like Tika. Ask questions. And catch us Wednesday. Don't forget to like, share, and be a part of something that's bigger than yourself. And if you can be anything in this world, be kind. Peace.